Welcome to the Kriya Yoga Masterclass, the #1 yoga community on SKOOL. Inside you'll get unlimited access to live weekly Kriya Yoga classes, soul talks live from a Thailand beach, live Kriya Yoga Satsangs, bi-monthly full moon and new moon holy fires, 500 plus on-demand videos, and you get it all for only $200. One-time payment, lifetime access. Go to Kriya Yoga Masterclass and join the Kriya Yoga Masterclass today. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. Inside the Kriya Yoga shop, you'll discover 108 Raksha beads and Vedagurudev divine hand-painted artwork on t-shirts, notebooks, tumblers, and canvases for Kali, Samadhi, Shiva and Shakti, Babaji on the fire, Lord Ganesha, the 7 chakras, the Sri Yantra, Enlightened Vedagurudev, the Holy Yagna Fire, Shanmukhi Mudra. If this artwork represents your soul, visit kriyayogashop.com. Welcome to our June 17th Vedagurudev live Kriya Yoga Q&A Satsang here at the Kriya Yoga School. Welcome to our June 17th, 2026 Satsang. So put all your comments in the YouTube chat. We'll get to them shortly. But before we get started, let's welcome all of our honored and auspicious guests. Starting with Goddess Lakshmi Devi, the goddess of infinite abundance, wealth, and prosperity. And I will say her mantra 3 times with love, devotion, wholeheartedly. Om Sharim Kleem Lakshmi Narayana Biyam Namaha. Om Sharim Kleem Lakshmi Narayana Biyam Namaha. Om Sharim Kleem Lakshmi Narayana Biyam Namaha. Next, I will welcome our very honored and auspicious guest, pure consciousness, pure awareness, Adiyogi, Lord Shiva himself, Mahadev, Mahadev, Mahadev. And I will say Lord Shiva's mantra 3 times with love, devotion, wholeheartedly also. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. And behind Mataji, little hard to see, is Lord Ganesha. He's relaxing, so he's leaned back, so he's hard to see, but he's back there. Lord Ganesha, the Lord of success, remover of all obstacles. And I would say Lord Ganesha's mantra 3 times with love, devotion, wholeheartedly. Om Gam Ganapati Namaha. Om Gam Ganapati Namaha. Om Gam Ganapati Namaha. And in the front, our beloved Satgurudeva, the fountainhead of Kriya Yoga, the deathless, immortal Himalayan yogi, Maha-Avatar Babaji himself. And I will say Babaji's Mula mantra 3 times with love, devotion, wholeheartedly also. Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Om Kriya Babaji Namo. And last but not least, the deathless immortal Himalayan yogini, Mataji herself, pure Kriya Yoga Shakti. And I will say Mataji's Mula mantra 3 times with love, devotion, wholeheartedly also. Om Kriya Mataji Namo. Om Kriya Mataji Namo. Om Kriya Mataji Namo. Now that we have welcomed all of our very honored and auspicious guests to our June 17th Vedgurudev's live Kriya Yoga Q&A Satsang. Let me tell you, before we start our promotions, we have a very special event, a meet and greet with me, Vedagurudev, and Vedgari Moksha. It will be Sunday, July 5th at Lake Shrine SRF at Pacific Palisades. The address is on the screen right there. All is welcome. So if you're watching this and you live in the Los Angeles area and you want to come to Lake Shrine SRF, the Kriya Yoga Mecca, where Yogananda wrote Autobiography of a Yogi, we'll be there Sunday, July 5th. The address is right there. And email me, vedagurudev@gmail.com, if you're coming. We would love to see you there. And also, we have a nice video letting you know what Lake Shrine looks like and how everything is set up. And we'll play that video for you now. We'll be there Sunday, July 5th. Lake Shrine on Sunday. SRF. On Sunday, July 5th, join Vedagurudev and Vedgari Moksha in person at the beautiful Lake Shrine of Self-Realization Fellowship in Pacific Palisades, California. This is a rare opportunity to spend time together in one of the most peaceful and spiritually uplifting places in the world. We'll enjoy the serene gardens, the sacred atmosphere, and the spiritual legacy of Paramahansa Yogananda. Whether you're a longtime practitioner or a spiritual seeker or simply looking for inspiration, we would love to meet you in person and share this special day together. Mark your calendar for Sunday, July 5th, and come experience the beauty, the fellowship, and the divine presence of Lake Shrine with us. We look forward to seeing you there. Email vedagurudev@gmail.com if you're coming on Sunday, July 5th. We look forward to seeing you there. All is welcome Sunday, July 5th. Email me, vedagurudev@gmail.com if you're coming. So let's tell you about the ways you could support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass before we get started. First way you could support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass is we don't talk about Kriya Yoga, we do Kriya Yoga. So if you want to test it, you want to observe it, you want to experience it, you want to feel it for yourself, we have a special lifetime membership, $200, one-time payment, never pay again. Practice Kriya Yoga the rest of your life. Go at your own comfort, your own pace. All you have to do is go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. And right there we have a $200 one-time payment, lifetime membership, practicing Kriya Yoga. We have hundreds of classes. This Saturday will be our 120th class. We have hundreds of yagnas. We have hundreds of live streams, hundreds of video classes. Very interactive Kriya Yoga community. Money back guarantee. So if you want to take us up on our $200 lifetime membership, one-time payment, just go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. And you can see right there, Vedagurudev, Master Yoga Teacher, Vedagurudev, Yoga Acharya Certified. You see my certificates down below. #1 yoga community on SKOOL. If you want to, you see we're #1 on SKOOL right there, our paid and our free school. So if you want to take us up on our $200 lifetime membership, one-time payment, just go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. And in this video, you'll see all the amazing and wonderful benefits you get when you join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. kriyayogamasterclass.com. Welcome to the Kriya Yoga Masterclass, the #1 yoga community on SKOOL, where dedicated seekers learn the sacred practice of Kriya Yoga to awaken peace, clarity, and higher consciousness. If you're ready to go deeper, the Masterclass gives you everything you need to build a powerful daily practice and awaken your true inner potential. Inside the community, you'll receive powerful, unlimited access to Saturdays, live weekly Kriya Yoga classes. Sundays, Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach. Wednesdays, live Kriya Yoga Satsangs. Bi-monthly full moon and new moon holy fires. 500 plus on-demand training videos. And the best part, you get it all for only $200. Lifetime access, never pay again, invest once, practice for life. If you feel the calling to awaken your true inner potential through Kriya Yoga, go to kriyayogamasterclass.com and join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass today. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com and join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass today. And very great classes, video classes. We don't talk about Kriya Yoga, we do Kriya Yoga. So if you're ready to stop telling stories about Kriya Yoga and start doing Kriya Yoga, just go to kriyayogamasterclass.com and start your Kriya Yoga journey today. Lifetime membership, only $200, one-time payment. Another way you could support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass is by visiting our Kriya Yoga store. We have everything you need for all your spiritual needs. Just go to kriyayogashop.com and support Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on shirts, notebooks, tumblers, canvases. We have 108 Raksha beads, 1 mala, so you could do your mantra japa practice. So if you're interested in that and you want to support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass that way, just go to kriyayogashop.com and support Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on shirts, notebooks, tumblers, and canvases. In this video, you'll see everything we have to offer at our Kriya Yoga shop, kriyayogashop.com. Go to kriyayogashop.com to explore our Kriya Yoga store. When you look online, most spiritual items feel mass-produced, disconnected from the sacred meaning they're trying to represent. That's exactly why we created the Kriya Yoga shop, a place where authentic spiritual symbolism and divine artwork come together. Inside the Kriya Yoga shop, you'll discover 108 Raksha beads and Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on t-shirts, notebooks, tumblers, and canvases for Goddess Kali Devi, Kriya Yoga Samadhi, the divine union of Shiva and Shakti, Babaji on the fire, Lord Ganesha, the 7 chakras, the Sri Yantra, Vedagurudev and Satupan Lake, the Holy Yagna fire, Shanmukhi Mudra. Imagine bringing Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork into your daily life. Go to kriyayogashop.com and make your purchase today. Go to kriyayogashop.com and make your purchase today. And support Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on shirts, notebooks, tumblers, and canvases. So the last way you could support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass is we have a free Kriya Yoga school. Money should be no barrier to entry. So we have a free Kriya Yoga school. The website is freekriyayoga.com. We have thousands of people practicing Kriya Yoga, 100% free in our free Kriya Yoga school. We have 11 beginner mini courses to give you some tools to help you navigate this crazy Maya delusional world. So we leave no yogi and yogini behind. So if you want to join our free Kriya Yoga school, just go to freekriyayoga.com, click on the yellow join group button, and then you'll be in. And once you're in, go to the classroom tab at the top. We have 11 beginner mini courses to give you some tools to help you navigate this world 100% free. So if you want to join our free Kriya Yoga School, just go to freekriyayogamasterclass.com. In this video, you'll see everything we have to offer in our free Kriya Yoga School. Welcome to the free Kriya Yoga School, the #1 authentic yoga community on Skool, where thousands are actually practicing Kriya Yoga worldwide. This isn't theory, it's real transformation. Inside you'll get authentic Kriya Yoga teachings, simple, practical, and powerful. 2 YouTube live streams every week. Wednesday, live Kriya Yoga Q&A satsangs, getting direct answers. Sunday, live deep soul talks on a Thailand beach. 11 step-by-step beginner mini courses. No confusion, just progression. A global community that keeps you consistent. Real support, so you stop quitting halfway. Here you get structure, accountability, and momentum. And it's 100% free. So the real question is, are you ready to practice Kriya Yoga or just keep watching? Click the yellow join group button now or stay stuck. Your call. Click the yellow join group button now or stay stuck. Your call. So we have 3 different ways you could support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass. The first way is by joining our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. We have $200 lifetime membership. Money back guarantee, as my guru would say. kriyayogamasterclass.com is the website. We have a Kriya Yoga store, kriyayogashop.com, and support Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on shirts, notebooks, and tumblers and canvases. And we have a free Kriya Yoga School, freekriyayoga.com. And we're the #1 yoga school on the platform we're on, SKOOL, SKOOL. You see right there, #1 and #2, Kriya Yoga Masterclass and free Kriya Yoga School. And we have thousands of people practicing Kriya Yoga 100% free all around the world. And also, if you can see it right there, go back. That's our free school. Those are location pins. Everybody practicing Kriya Yoga around the world, 100% free. freekriyayoga.com. And our paid school, Kriya Yoga Masterclass. We have over hundreds of people practicing Kriya Yoga. Those are the location pins. A lot of great video classes. We don't talk about Kriya Yoga. We do Kriya Yoga. So if you want to join our paid school, free Kriya Yoga, kriyayogamasterclass.com, $200 lifetime membership. Go to our Kriya Yoga shop, kriyayogashop.com. Support Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on shirts, notebooks, and tumblers and canvases. And if you want to try it out, go to freekriyayoga.com. 11 beginner mini courses. And if you like what we're doing, just join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. Best $200 you'll ever spend. And also, if you want to become a YouTube channel member, or you want to subscribe to our YouTube channel, go to youtube.com/@Vedagurudev. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you want to join our YouTube channel, become a member of our YouTube channel, just click the join button next to the subscribe button. And I guess with that said, let's get started with our June 17th Vedagurudev Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach with me, Vedagurudev, and on the screen now, Vedgari Moksha. Namaste, Vedgari Moksha. How are you today?
Namaste. I am doing great. How's everybody else doing? Namaste, everyone.
Outstanding. Yeah, I'm a little struggling today, but never surrender, never give up,
Yeah. I've been rereading this book and highlighting things, and I just read a passage that I think people say to God, and Babaji, he has lots of conversations with VT Nalakandan, and I'll just read it because I don't know, it kind of struck me. So this is Babaji talking to VT Nalakandan. He says, "My child, do you still have faith in me?" And VT Nalakandan says, "What? Guru Deva, certainly I do. And Babaji says, in spite of all the disappointment, suffering, and misery, do you have faith? And VT Nalakana says, but for you, it would have been worse. I don't know. I was just thinking this is a conversation people have with God all the time. I just thought it was interesting. Babaji saying, you still have faith in me despite everything. I don't know. It just kind of struck me. So I don't know. Yeah. I'm always finding nuggets in here.
I mean, when your faith is unwavering, never give up, never surrender, like this world comes for us all. It all stomps us down in the dirt and mud. Some days are better than other days. Some days, it's a little bit of a struggle, like for me included. Like today I woke up like, oh man, today is the Satsang. Okay, all right, let's make the
muster
donuts,
up the strength.
Like that Dunkin' Donuts commercial. I don't know when it was, the 90s, right? Wakes up like 4 a.m. like, brushes his teeth, shakes it off, and goes and makes the donuts, right? So 6 a.m. when they open Dunkin' Donuts, or whatever time they open, the donuts are nice and fresh and with a nice smile on your face. So no matter what this world does to disappoint you and overwhelm you and, get under your skin and push your buttons and, I don't know, throw you under the bus, all of the above, you just got to keep putting one foot in front of the other. I mean, that's one of the secrets I learned in the Himalayan mountains. Never give up, never surrender. We'll just keep putting one foot in front of the other, and whatever this crazy Maya delusional world shows us on a daily basis, you kind of laugh at it and say, that's the best you got. Keep coming,
Yeah.
Kindergarten, light work. And we just shake it off and keep going. It comes for us all. Me too, And today is another reminder, like, I don't care what happens. Even if it's the end of the world, nothing is going to shake my samadhi state, Unshakable mountain always. No matter how much rain, unshakable mountain. No matter how much snow, unshakable mountain. No matter how much wind, unshakable mountain. No matter how much sun, unshakable mountain. That's what I saw. No matter how cold it was in the Himalayan mountains, the yogi and yogini mindset is unshakable. They don't care. It's if it's hot, equanimity. If it's cold, equanimity. If it's snowing, equanimity. All of the above, So their faith was unwavering no matter what happened, So I always like that perspective. I don't care what this crazy, stupid Maya delusional world throws at me. My faith is unwavering, I keep going, right? It's coming. It comes for me too, So some days, today included, I'm like, whew, this is good. This is I'm gonna need a little extra, here, Maybe I put up my Kavacham shield a little more than I usually do, Sometimes, you need a little extra, but I take it all with a grain of salt and all in an equanimity perspective, like, all right, well, it happens to the best of us. The greatest ascended masters and enlightened beings, they just never gave up. That's their secret, I don't care what happens in this world. I'm going forward, and I'm not going to be disappointed. I don't really have any attachments. I don't have no dog in the fight, so I can't really suffer. I mean, it happens the way it happens. This world isn't going to adjust to me. I got to adjust to it. So I stay light on my toes and adjust accordingly and keep going. All right, that's the best you got. Yeah, good
keep
one.
Coming.
Okay, keep coming. Stick my chin out and put it on the chin and realize I was built for this. It comes for us all, so I can't be disappointed. It happens to the best of them, If you think any of these yogis or yoginis never went through any trials and tribulation, you might be mistaken. They went through the same thing you did. Only difference, they just didn't give up, They didn't call it a day, said, all right, whatever. It happens one foot in front of the other. Keep going forward, you know. I like when Patanjali says in the Yoga Sutras, the line to God is not a straight line, it's a zigzag. So if you think the line to God is a straight line, you'd be sadly disappointed. You're on the path, you fall off the path, you're on the path. It happens to everybody. The line is like this. Woo, 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 woo. It's not straight. Like, okay, Om Namah Shivaya. I'm directly connected to Shiva. That's not how it works. It goes like this. It goes like that.
Yeah.
You know. So you got to take it with a grain of salt. All right. So I always keep that in my pocket. The line to God is not a straight line. It's a zigzag. So when I have the zigzag moments, I say, there it is. You know. Patanjali was right. You know. Sita Patanjali knew exactly what he was talking about, you know, along with the yamas, the niyamas. I mean, he gives you the full blueprint to being a yogi or yogini in the Yoga Sutras. So, Jai Patanjali, he was right.
Yes.
You know? So, I always take these insights and these breadcrumbs with a grain of salt, you know. My faith is unwavering to Babaji, you know. One of my favorite stories, the autobiography of a yogi. American guy is searching high and low the Himalayan mountains. I like to think that guy is me, but maybe not, you know, maybe so. You know, he finds Babaji. He says, if you're a true devotee, you'll go to that cliff and jump off to show your devotion, right? Seems kind of harsh. Goes to the cliff, jumps off. They revive his body. Now he's part of Babaji's band of Kriya bands, or
Kriya
his
band.
inner circle. Yeah, so yeah, that's the way I look at it. I don't care what this world shows to me. I'm not going to attach to none of it. I'm going to navigate it accordingly. You know, some days are going to be better than other days, but today will be a passing day, and tomorrow I'll wipe the slate clean and start off fresh again, you know. So every day is a new opportunity to be better than you were yesterday. So just keep going. You know, my faith is unwavering, you know.
All right, Babaji. I am a groupie of Babaji if I'm going to be part of a Kriya brand. Well, let's see. We've got a couple of hellos on YouTube.
Nice.
I've got Paul. He says, Namaste, friends. Namaste.
Namaste, Paul. Glad to have you here. If you have any updates on what's going on in the world, what's the newest and greatest out there in the world, I'd love to hear you.
Yeah.
Haven't heard any insights lately, so I'd love to hear if you have any insights for me. Wish you all the best. Hope everything's going great for you and your family, and hopefully everything gets worked out.
And then we have Naveen Arjuna. He says, Namaste, everyone. I will be there. Awesome.
Namaste, Naveen Arjuna. I look forward to seeing you and Wendell and your friends, whoever wants to come, at Lake Shrine SRF, Sunday, July 5th. We'd love to see you, you know? And yeah, maybe email me and let me know. I'll give you the meetup point and everything. And
yeah,
we'd love to see you, you know? Get a nice group family picture at Lake Shrine SRF, the Mecca of Kriya Yoga, with all of our members. I think Tony's coming. Who else is coming?
Sasan, maybe.
Ariana. Yeah, so we should have a good group and get a good group picture.
Yeah, it's coming up fast. I can't believe I'm going to meet you and everybody else. It just feels surreal. Wow. In the flesh.
The first time we meet in person, you know? When Naveen and Wendell came in February, I met them in person in Thailand. But yeah, it'd be good to meet them in California soil.
Yeah.
The Mecca for Kriya Yoga, Lake Shrine SRF, and that's everybody else. All is welcome. If you want to come, just email me and let me know you're coming so we could arrange a meetup point. Just email me, Vedagurudev@gmail.com. But all is welcome, you know?
Yeah.
And if you have any questions for me, demonstrate any Kriya or asana, or you know, I would love to see you there.
Yeah.
You know, I'll answer all questions wholeheartedly.
Well, and we have Polly Esters. She says, Namaste, Paul, Naveen, Vedagurudev, and Vedgari Moksha. And namaste to you, Polly Esters.
Namaste to you, Polly Esther. We also posted the video from our Soul Talks, life-changing 10 divine quotes from Jesus. So hopefully you enjoyed that. I sent it to you in your inbox, the link. And if people want to see that, it's on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@Vedagurudev. 10 divine, life-changing quotes from Jesus, Yeshua himself. I tried to put Jesus in the title. They wouldn't let me. They said it's copyrighted. Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
So, Jesus. Who copyrighted Jesus' name, right? You know? All right, whatever. So I changed it to Yeshua. So if you see Yeshua, you know why, but I don't know.
Well,
who was
Esther
the smart guy who copyrighted Jesus, you know? Or
it
whatever.
Was Polly Esther. She says I did.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah, she says I did. Thank you.
Never mind. No harm, no found. I stand corrected, you know?
Oh, Polly.
Copyrighted. I was like, you know, like, okay.
Well, shouldn't that be free to everybody to say Jesus?
We can't say put Jesus's name in the thumbnail, in the title.
Who copyrighted it? Who has ownership of Jesus?
You know? I don't know. There's some wise guy out there who thought it'd be a good, funny thing.
I want to know who owns Jesus's name. Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, they were like, we can't put a picture of Jesus or say his name in the thumbnail. I was like, all right, whatever. You know?
Yeah, Jesus should be for everybody.
Like, Jesus is for everybody, right?
Oh, okay. I misunderstood Polly Esther's. She says, wow, no, Vedgari Moksha. I did not copyright Jesus, LOL. I thought you were being funny, Polly. I was just going with it.
Okay. Oh, well, whatever, you know.
It's like, I'm open.
Chat GPT is like that sometimes, you know. Like, they did that with Yoda, right? Yeah, this is copyright material. I can't make you a picture of Yoda. All right, make me a picture as close to Yoda as possible. Some green guy with big ears, you know?
Okay.
So you kind of got to work around it with the prompts or whatever. But yeah, that surprised me. Thought Jesus was for everybody.
Yeah, apparently somebody owns it. Well, Polly Esther says...
send you a trademark infringement paper. Cease and desist. I own the name Jesus, and you can't use it. You know? Okay, whatever. I think you're missing the point. You know? Jesus is for everybody.
Yeah. Am I going to get sued for breathing air and drinking water next? Thought that was free. I'm like, I own it.
I own the water, so you have to pay me a licensing fee to use my water.
You have to breathe, drink water.
Monetize everything these days.
Things that should be free. Polly Esther says, I did enjoy Vedgurudev's interpretation. I did too. It was quite profound. So thank you.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, you know? For our beloved member, Polly Esther. 10 life-changing Jesus, Yeshua quotes.
Well, to get started, set the intention right for the Soul Talks, I have a prayer. So I will read that next. So, in this sacred moment of stillness, we gather our awareness and turn inward. We open our hearts and mind to the infinite current of spiritual conversation, calling upon the supreme forces of creation to guide, protect, and illuminate our path. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. We bow first to Adi Yogi, the first guru, who upon Mount Kailash poured the vast ocean of cosmic consciousness into human form. Thank you for anchoring the science of liberation upon this earth. We invoke the eternal presence of Maha Avatar Babaji. Thank you, Deathless Master, for reviving and preserving sacred science of Kriya Yoga in this age. May your timeless grace flow through our spines and awaken our dormant potential. We give thanks to the divine interplay of Shiva and Shakti energy, to the stillness of consciousness and the dynamic dance of creation. Thank you for bringing perfect balance, harmony, and alignment to our spiritual conversation today. May our words be true and our silence be profound. With profound humility, we extend our deepest gratitude to the vast, unbroken lineage of souls who have come before us to teach, live, and protect the sacred flame of Kriya Yoga. We bow and send our infinite gratitude to the 18 Mahasiddhas who mastered the physical and spiritual realms, anchoring ultimate truth in the material world. All gurus and acharyas who took the hands of the seeking and guided them from darkness into light. The swamis, the sannyasas, and sadhus who renounced the worldly drama to keep the fires of devotion burning pure. The sages, yogis, and yoginis who meditated in caves, forests, and ashrams, weaving the fabric of divine wisdom. The agoris who found the divine in the unconventional, reminding us of the non-dual nature of reality. All teachers, disciples, and students throughout the ages who quietly, fiercely, and faithfully protected this sacred knowledge, passing it down through generation, breath by breath. Because you walked the path is clear for us today. Because you protected the light, we are able to sit in its warmth. May the merit of our practice, our conversations, and our devotion honor your sacrifices. We offer this moment, our breath, and our lives back to the source from which they came. Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, we ask that you pour your highest blessing upon Vedagurudev tonight. Purify his channel and open his crown of his being. Let him be an immaculate receiver of your highest truth, a flawless signal of light. Help him deliver the mail for the masters tonight and continue to expand his infinite, boundless circle of service to humanity. And for myself, Vedgari Moksha, I pray to serve as a divine moderator for this space. Make me a steady, deeply grounded anchor of love, presence, and unwavering focus. Grant me the strength to hold the absolute energetic sovereignty of this sacred circle. In this space, we completely surrender all personal doership. We are open, we are empty, and we are entirely receptive to the wisdom of this satsang. We offer our hearts fully to help Babaji spread the light of Kriya Yoga to the world. It is so, it is done. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace within, peace in our environment, peace in the cosmic whole.
Mahadev, Mahadev, Mahadev.
Mahadev, Mahadev, Mahadev.
It took me. Thank you.
Vedgari Moksha. Very beautiful as always.
It took me a minute to get to Mahadev because he moved to the bottom again. So it was a dramatic pause. I guess
I keep putting him to the top and they keep moving him back to the bottom. So I don't know. You know?
Yeah. No one moves my Mahadev to the bottom. He's at the top. He's the first yogi. Oh. I have a question that I've been asking myself, and I will give my thoughts, and then I'm curious to hear what your thoughts are on this question. So here's my question. What is the beauty of a spiritual person? A spiritual person is sovereign. They don't absorb the anxiety, anger, or demands of the outside world. Instead, their peaceful baseline is so strong and grounded that the environment actually adjusts to them. Their quiet, unshakable presence acts as a sanctuary, helping others to calm down just by being near them. They view solitude not as loneliness, but as a deep form of self-respect, a quiet space to recharge, protect their energy, and commune with the divine. They carry a quiet strength that only comes from dedicating time to self-inquiry, meditation, and facing their own shadows. They listen beyond the words you are saying and connect with the intention behind them. Ultimately, the true beauty of a spiritual person is that they give you silent permission to drop your own defenses and just be. They aren't trying to force you to change. Their genuine presence is enough to uplift the room. They don't seek fame, validation, or power. They have emptied themselves of the small ego, allowing a higher, universal, unconscious consciousness to flow through them, entirely unhindered when they speak. It feels as though truth itself is speaking directly to you. And these are qualities I wish to embrace one day. So, I don't know. These are qualities I see in you, Vedagurudev. So I'm curious to see what your thoughts are on what the beauty of a spiritual person.
Yeah, I mean, to make a long story short, the beauty of a spiritual person, they don't care. They're not attached to any narrative or story or dogma. They just be. The video you sent me, I liked always. It broke down beautiful. It was
be full to
be yourself to the fullest, right?
Yeah.
So like I always like that. Just be yourself. Don't adjust to anybody. Be your true authentic self. And it helps you navigate this world, and you don't get attached to anything. On a daily basis, they're constantly stealing your attention. They're constantly trying to tell you what the world is. If you don't care, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't exist in your universe. You do what serves you in the present moment. A good technique. Oh, there's a war far away. Where? I don't see no war. I don't see no bombs. Doesn't exist in my universe. I don't care. Their job is to steal your attention and get you attached to some kind of identity or conditioning. I am my football team. I am my skin tone. I am my country. I am my flag. That's how they get you to do what they want and control you. If you don't care, if you see yourself as a child of the universe, you don't listen to any of them. And they don't have the answers. It's like taking the truth from habitual liars. All they do is lie. You're going to take the truth from a liar? Oh, today is the day they told one truth out of their whole existence of lying. No thanks, So I don't really wait for anybody to save me, I just go in the bathroom, look in the mirror, and save myself and do what serves me in the present moment. And what other people say or do, I don't really care, I'm a free bird. I'm sovereign, I don't want to be in anybody's else's cage. I don't want their ghost story becoming my ghost story, their narrative becoming my narrative, I want to be as free as possible. My favorite elite line is freedom is not free. Oh, really? I'm as free as possible. I just go in my closet, or I just sit on the side of my bed and close my eyes. Freedom. I don't want your subliminal message to become my subliminal message. Yeah, wait a minute. Freedom is not free. I got to get on an airplane. I got to get my ass shot off, and I got to go hurt other people so I could be free in your mind.
Free.
No thanks. Sounds like slavery to me, not free, So I don't know. With their hypnotism and their psyops and their wordplay, and get out of here with that. So yeah, when you don't care, it's very liberating and freeing. You can't be in nobody's cage. Oh, what do you think about Donald Trump? I don't care. I don't know him from a can of paint. So what? You don't care? No, I don't. Well, aren't you American? Yeah, I still don't care. That doesn't define me. Some colors on a flag define me.
Yeah.
My soul is way beyond that. So like, when you see the Wizard of Oz and the 3D chessboard, you start to laugh at it. Like, yeah, okay, whatever. You're gonna tell me how I feel inside? Cool story, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so I look at all the, the doctors, the white coats, the people in government, all that, right? Like, I don't want keep that away from me. I don't care, you know? They don't
Yeah.
care about us anyway. They take your tax money, send it to some faraway place so they could steal it, you know? Who cares anything they say, you know?
Bye, Felicia.
When they go right, I go left. Bye,
Yes.
Felicia, you know? I don't care anything they say. And very liberating and freeing, you know? When I was in the Himalayan mountains, the Himalayan yogis didn't care about anything. They weren't like, I wonder what the prime minister of India, president of India is doing. They don't care, you know? They're removed from the Maya delusional world. They renunciate the Maya delusional world as a sannyasi, so they don't care about anything. So I keep that mindset in the Maya delusional world. I don't care about this. How does it serve me? You know? How does this put food on my table? How does it put a roof over my family's head? How does it put money in my pocket so I could buy what I need? Does it? Goodbye. Taking the trash out to the curb. Who cares? You know?
Yeah.
I don't care what Kim Kardashian wears to the Grammys, and I don't care what Donald Trump eats for dinner. What am I going to do with that useless information? I take all that knowledge out to the trash can. My favorite is George Washington's 14 wooden teeth. Who cares?
Yeah,
what am
who
I going
cares?
to do with that? How's that going to put a roof over my head? I'm going to go to an electric company and go, you know, George Washington had 14 wooden teeth, so I guess my electricity is free this month.
Yeah.
See how that works out for you. So throw away all this useless information that doesn't serve you in the present moment. Who cares, you know?
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I look at it. Like,
Yeah.
how does it serve me in the present moment? It doesn't. Goodbye. Taking the trash out to the curb, putting it in a hefty bag, wrapping it up,
Bye,
putting it
Felicia.
on the curb. Bye, Felicia. Take this trash away. I don't need it, you know?
You're cooking, Vedagurudev. Got you warmed up. So my next question goes actually with being free. I don't know. It's kind of worked out. So self-realization is completely free, and the essentials of life and our connection to the divine, our breath, water, and earth, and food are given to us freely by existence. Yet throughout history, humanity has often relied on spiritual middlemen who charge a price for this connection. If the divine resides entirely within us, how can we help people realize that self-realization is already their birthright and cannot be bought or sold? And I realize that that we offer Kriya Yoga, the exchange is purely a vehicle to help and uplift people toward their own independence. How do we ensure people see that the tools are just a bridge, and that the ultimate treasure inside them has no price tag? How do we best maintain that purity of intent in a world used to buying the truth? So that's a thought.
Yeah, I would say, like we say, like Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna, the supreme science of God, right? Yoga. That's words we live by. You shouldn't have blind faith and believe me. Oh, Vedagurudev said do Kriya Yoga, I should do it. Test it, observe it, experience it, feel it for yourself. Maybe it's not for you, you know? It's not for everybody. Maybe it is for you. Test it for yourself. That's why we have a free Kriya Yoga school. Okay, try it out. You know, go to freekriyayogamasterclass.com, click on the classroom tab, click on the join group tab. Once you're in, click on the classroom tab. There's 11 beginner mini courses. Go through them. I like this course. Cool. This one's not really for me. I'm going to leave that out. And start building your own sadhana and putting things in your pocket that can help you navigate the world, you know? I don't want to be a gatekeeper for Kriya Yoga. That's why in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, you pay one time, lifetime membership. Here's everything, right? I don't want you to wait 10 years or initiation and all this fluff and middlemen junk. Here's all the Kriyas I learned on my path. There's video classes. You could watch the video class over and over and over. When I took Sadhguru's course for my guru, you watch the course one time, then it disappears. Like if you miss something, you can't. But in our Kriya Yoga school, you could watch every single video class 10 million times. Every class, everything. It's always there, you know? So you could watch our first live stream, you know. You go back and watch it fully. So I don't like the middleman concept or the dogma concept, right? If you love Kriya Yoga, here's everything, right? So, and that's why we have the free Kriya Yoga School. Okay, yeah, the world hasn't been good to you financially in 2026. All right, don't worry about it. You love Kriya Yoga. Let's get started. Let's give you something to get you through the day. And if you like the value we give, we have a lifetime membership, $200. Right now, $200 can't buy you a stick of gum in Walmart. So, but you have lifetime practices to help you navigate the world. The world is getting more crazier and chaotic. Have something in your pocket, at least. So that's kind of how I look at it. But I've never resonated with the dogma. My guru always says we don't talk about Kriya Yoga. We do Kriya Yoga. We're Kriya yogis. We're action yogis. We're not story yogis. Yogananda went up there and did that, and Babaji this and that. How is that really going to serve you in the present moment? It's not. It's not going to do your inner work for you. We do inner work. Okay, I read 500 pages of autobiography of Yogi. I didn't see any kriyas. Did I miss anything? There's not one kriya in there. So instead of, I don't know, making you go through a bunch of loopholes and gatekeeping and rituals and all initiations and all this stuff, we just say, here's everything. Okay? Yeah. You commit to Kriya Yoga, you bought our lifetime membership. Practice Kriya Yoga, ask me as many questions as you want, everything, So I've never resonated with the dogma aspect, like on my path, I heard many stories, like one guy told me he wrote Ram 2 million times before he could get mantra diksha. It's not necessary, He said he had like 50 notebooks and his hand was killing him. It took him like 2 years. Why do we need to go through all this unnecessary rituals and dogma? I got the secrets of the universe and you need to pay me $15,000 and I dust off my magic enlightenment wand and touch you on the head and you're magically enlightened. Come on, give me a break. If you give me $20,000, I'll take you to Mount Kailash and you'll feel the divine presence of Lord Shiva himself. I mean, it doesn't work that way, No one could do your inner work for you, We just give you the tools to help you unlock your inner potential and realize your inner potential. Yogananda's place is called Self-Realization Fellowship. We know thyself, So no one can do your inner work for you, and definitely the stories aren't going to get you there. You got to do your sadhana, you got to do your practice, and you have to walk the journey yourself and find out what resonates with you, I mean, my sadhana practice, I have thousands of kriyas I've learned from numerous initiations, numerous travels, numerous enlightened beings. I say, okay, these 20 kriyas uplift me on a daily basis. I'm going to put them in my pocket, The other 1,000, I don't know, maybe I'll get to it one day. But these ones really uplift me. So I would just see what practices work the best for you. And yeah, don't let anybody gatekeep God from you. No middlemen in your connection to God, Hello, friend. If you put $1,000 in my collection plate, I'll send a God an email for you. Wink, wink. I have a direct connection. Come on, give me a break. You know what I'm saying? So, numerous books, numerous YouTube videos. No one's going to do your inner work for you. Just, if you love Kriya Yoga, let's get started today. Let's plant that tree today, And just go to freekriyayoga.com. There's 11 beginner mini courses anybody could do. Give you a framework, give you a kind of idea what Kriya Yoga is. If it resonates with you, it makes you feel good. And join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, kriyayogamasterclass.com. But Yeah, I don't like the
Yeah.
gatekeeping, like, in our school, here's
You,
everything,
yeah, you are not a middleman.
I don't want to be a middleman. Here's everything. Even Samadhi. We have a Samadhi classroom. Like the highest, they make you go through a million loopholes to learn the Samadhi Kriyas and all that. Here it is. All right. You make a one-time payment, never pay again, and here's everything. And I'm available every Saturday on the
You
class
are.
or by school DM. Ask me any question you want. Before I start each class, I say, are there any questions about 1 through class 119? Sometimes people say in class 5 you said this. I was like, well, it's been over 2 years.
Let's
Refresh me
review.
a little bit, But okay, I got it. I remember. So yeah. So I want everybody to have the tools to kind of navigate this world, and Kriya Yoga is what I love. I'm not doing this to get monetized or buy a new Cadillac or whatever. I'm doing this to help people. So if you're out there and you need help, let me help you. So that's the way I look at it. But yeah, anybody is trying to sell you a used car for God, get away from that person. Direct connection, no middlemen, right? So if you do that, I think you'll be in a good position.
Well said. So I don't know if this is a mantra or somebody's opinion in Hindu, but I did the translation, and says what in Hindi, what happened, brother? Doing so much yields nothing. All these things are just in the mind. So I'll read what he wrote. Ka wa bai itni kirke kuch nahi ho tha ye sab mahen ki batyan hai. So I don't know if that sounds like anything to you. I did my best pronouncing it. So
Not
I
really,
don't.
but I mean, if it's a mantra that uplifts him and gets him
Yeah.
into a higher state of consciousness, why not? I
Yeah.
mean, there's two school of thoughts. One school is formless, right? I just exist in a state of being, right? It's all Maya. None of this
It's all
really
Maya.
matters. I just exist, I mean, this is the traditional yogic approach. My guru would always say it's all Maya, You ask him about anything, like, why does Shiva have a snake around his neck? It's all Maya. That's all he's saying, walk around, like, okay,
Okay.
And then there's the other school that, like, when you get breadcrumbs and insights on the path, it all helps you. So whichever path works best for you, nirguna or saguna, form or formless, it's all good. Some people just exist in the divine light, sunbathe in the grace of God, formless. Some people like to look at Babaji's picture or, have a visualization form, they're all great. I can't
Yeah.
say one is better than the other, whatever gets you into a higher state of consciousness, whatever mantra, whatever mindset, that is the greatest path, So as a Kriya yogi, I can't have any judgment or say right or wrong, I live
Yeah.
in equanimity. It's all great. I love it all, If it uplifts you and makes you feel the best, by all means, have a mantra of your own choosing, have a God of your own choosing. If it gets you to that place, it's outstanding,
Yes.
Keep up the good work, So that's what I would say, There's thousands of kriyas, there's thousands of mantras, there's thousands of deities. Which is the best one? I have no clue. Whichever one gets you to the state that you need to be in, that is the best. Whichever one you resonate with, that is the best. So, I'm sure this is a outstanding mantra. He wouldn't have wrote it if he didn't resonate with it. So, continue on,
Yes.
I'm not too familiar, but I don't know everything. I'm feeling my way around in the dark also, right? So,
yeah, I just want to thank Noreen 2087 for activating such a spiritual conversation. So thank you.
Yeah.
Like,
Thank you. Yeah, it's great, right?
yeah.
My guru is like a mantra yogi, he is certified in that, but this is not one I've ever heard him say, but I'm sure it's beautiful all the same. I like
Yeah.
the bejas in it. I like the sound syllables. Why not? If it gets
Yeah.
you to where you need to go, why not?
Yeah, why not? Beautiful.
So yeah, we always are saying Mahadev, Mahadev, Mahadev.
Mahadev.
If anytime you find a mantra that really uplifts you, say it all day, every day. Driving to work, driving home from work, If you're on the airplane or the bus, just say it in silent, internally,
Yeah.
But resonate those sound syllables that uplift you as much as possible. So I don't have no judgment. It sounds beautiful to me.
Yeah. Well, we're at the top of the hour. If you wanted to stretch, we'll get ready for 10 quotes.
Okay, yeah. Who do we have for 10 quotes today?
Well, tonight we have the Count of Saint Germain. It is requested by our member Paul from the Kriya Yoga School online.
Count of Saint Germain, I'm not too familiar, but I heard Chad talk about him. I think he's a breatharian,
and I think he's a yogi.
A yogi too.
He's deathless, like Babaji.
That doesn't sound like a yogic name, Diksha, but I could be wrong too. Count of Saint Germain.
All right, yeah.
Okay, I'm ready. Whenever
he's a vampire. Okay, well, who was the Count of Saint Germain, you ask? He is the Wonder Man of Europe and the ageless master. The Count of Saint Germain remains one of the most enigmatic figures in recorded history, flamboyant, brilliant, and deeply mystical. He fascinated the royal courts of the 18th century Europe, earning him the title the Wonder Man. He was a master linguist who spoke over a dozen languages fluently, a virtuoso violinist, a master chemist who could supposedly remove flaws from diamonds, and an alchemist of the highest order. What truly mystified Europe, however, was his apparent agelessness. Over a span of nearly a century, contemporaries like Voltaire, Madame de Pompadour, and various monarchs noted that while decades rolled by, Saint Germain never seemed to age a single day, consistently maintaining the appearance of a healthy, robust man in his mid-40s. In esoteric circles in theosophy, he is revered not just as a historical figure, but as an ascended master. The Kochan, the Lord of the Seventh Ray, acting as a spiritual guardian of freedom, alchemy, and the violent flame of transmission. And then I have a story about him. The Mysterious Stranger of 1776, an enduring and powerful legend in American esoteric history, places Saint Germain at the very birth of the United States on July 4th, 1776, as the Continental Congress sat locked in Independence Hall in Philadelphia. The atmosphere was thick with tension. The delegates knew that signing the Declaration of Independence was an act of high treason against the British Crown, a choice that could lead them straight to the gallows. As the debate stalled out of sheer fear, a tall, commanding stranger suddenly rose from the spectators with electrifying eloquence. He delivered an impassioned speech that shook the room, concluding with the powerful directive, "Sign that document." Moved by an almost supernatural conviction, the delegates rushed forward to sign, and when they looked around to find the mysterious orator and thank him, the doors were still locked and guarded, yet the stranger had vanished completely. Many esoteric students recognized this professor or stranger as none other than Saint Germain, working behind the scenes to ignite the flame of liberty. So that's the information I have on Saint Germain for you.
Outstanding. Yeah. As we come closer to celebrating America's 250th year anniversary, Saint Germain was pivotal in signing the Declaration of Independence, right? So shout out to Count Saint Germain, right?
Yes.
He was like, don't worry about that. sign that document. Now,
Sign it now.
Goodbye. Right? Where'd he go? The doors are all locked, right? Goodbye.
Yeah, that's amazing. So I have 10 spiritual quotes of Saint Germain for you. These quotes will focus on the I am presence. So I'm just reading through them.
10 divine quotes from Count Saint Germain sent in by her brother Paul, right?
Yes.
The enlightened being, the breatharian, the mystic, the birther of the great country of the USA.
Yeah, what else could you say?
Germain. When you said 1776, I was like, he was around when America started. Then you told the story. I was like, not only was he around, he was there. He started it. So shout out to Count Saint Germain, making sure they signed that document.
Yeah.
And America was birthed, 250 years ago.
Yeah.
So we celebrate the glory of Count Saint Germain. There would be no existence if I don't know what they call it. The founding fathers didn't sign the Declaration of Independence in Philadelphia and Independence Hall.
They needed that push.
They needed that kick in the ass, right? Sign it now. Don't be playing with me. I got time to be here,
Yeah.
Where'd that guy go, Yes.
Yes, like a Babaji kick to the chest.
10 divine quotes from Count Saint Germain, the birther of the USA. We'll go through all 10, then we'll break down each one by one. Sent in by our beloved brother, Paul.
Yes. All right, here they go. The first one is the I am is the full activity of God, having placed before you so many times the truth that God in action is the only governing presence in the universe. You can see how absolutely perfect and accurate is the statement I am. 2. To the student has come to the understanding of the I am presence. The word failure is never again to be found in his vocabulary, thoughts, or experience. 3. The first thing that must be done to clear the mind of the individual is to steal the outer human discord. The attention must be firmly fixed on the I am presence. 4. When you say I am, you are releasing the eternal, unconquerable current of light that cannot be turned aside, stopped, or interfered with. 5. Let the student understand that he is a creator, and as a creator, he must govern his thoughts, feelings, and words. 6. The violent, consuming flame is the merciful tool of divine love, which enables mankind to dissolve and consume its own mistaken creations. 7. Keep the attention so firmly. Okay, hopefully he's still here. Keep the attention so firmly fixed upon the I am presence that the outer mind is not constantly seeking to interfere with the divine flow. 8. Through the I am presence, you have the power to change your mind and body with the ascended master's conscious victory. 9. No matter what the problem is to be solved, no matter what the condition is to be changed, the I am presence is the only power that can do it. 10. True freedom is the conscious possession of mastership, where the human self has completely surrendered to the divine spark within. So these are
nice
10 quotes. I don't know where your face went. You've disappeared. But you can hear me?
Really?
Yeah.
Disappear?
I don't know. Where are you? I don't know. We can't see your face.
What happened? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, hold on. I'm probably have to go out.
Okay.
I don't know what.
Hopefully
my camera's on. What happened?
Hopefully Saint Germain gives us the blessing to do these quotes. These are good ones. So thank you, Paul. So yeah. It is interesting that this is. Oh, here he is. Thank God. Thank Jesus.
I don't know what happened. How I had my eyes closed. How long was I out?
Only like 30 seconds. It was quick. I'm just
Oh, really?
asking Saint
All
Germain
right.
for his blessing to do quotes on him.
Damn
The
it.
I am.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to edit that. Let me
or
see. Which
or maybe
where did I
when
go
you
out? When you started
um
saying the 10 divine quotes?
like an hour and 5 minutes in, like your face just disappeared. It was
No,
like I
like
was on.
what part of the Saint
Oh,
Germain did I go out? Like
question
the quotes,
7
right?
through quote 7 through 10.
All right. Well, let's maybe go through
Yeah.
all 10 again, and then I'll just close
Yeah.
that edit that out.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened there. Why did
Yeah. Just put your
Oh,
image there in
crazy.
the I am presence, how I'm speaking. It'll work out.
To be a big black
Yeah.
square. All
Or
right. Well,
put Saint.
let's.
Okay.
I guess I'll start it. Okay, let's go through all 10 Count Saint Germain quotes one by one, and then we'll
Yes.
break them down each. All 10. 1 through
Okay.
10.
Number 1. The I am is the full activity of God, having placed before you so many times the truth that God in action is the only governing presence in the universe. You can see how absolutely perfect and accurate is the statement, I am.
Well, okay, let's do that
Do,
again. I meant let's go through all 10 again so I
oh,
can edit that,
oh,
just say
okay.
1 through
I
10,
thought you
and
were,
then
I
I'll
do.
break down one by one.
Oh,
Because that's
silly
when the
me.
camera went out when I was going. It's all right,
I'll give you
Yeah,
more time to think about this one. Okay, number
okay,
1.
okay. Well, hold on a second. I'll say something in the beginning. So let's break down 10 divine quotes from Count Saint Germain. 1 through 10, we'll go through all 10, and then we'll break down each quote one by one. So let's go through all 10, and then I'll break down each one by one.
Number 1. The I am is the full activity of God, having placed before you so many times the truth that God in action is the only governing presence in the universe. You can see how absolutely perfect and accurate is the statement I am. 2. To the student who has come to the understanding of the I am presence, the word failure is never again to be found in his vocabulary, thoughts, or experience. 3. The first thing that must be done to clear the mind of the individual is to still the outer human discord. The attention must be firmly fixed on the I am presence. 4. When you say I am, you are releasing the eternal, unconquerable current of light that cannot be turned aside, stopped, or interfered with. 5. Let the student understand that he is a creator, and as a creator, he must govern his thoughts, feelings, and words. 6. The violet, consuming flame is the merciful tool of divine love, which enables mankind to dissolve and consume its own mistaken creations. 7. Keep the attention so firmly fixed upon the I am presence that the outer mind is not constantly seeking to interfere with the divine flow. 8. Through the I am presence, you have the power to change your mind and body with the ascended master's conscious victory. 9. No matter what the problem is to be solved, no matter what the condition is to be changed, the I am presence is the only power that can do it. 10. True freedom is the conscious possession of mastership, where the human self has completely surrendered to the divine spark within. So those are my 10 quotes for you.
10 divine quotes from Count Saint Germain, sent in by our beloved brother Paul. Very profound, a lot of I ams, like self-inquiry, self-observation, Ramayana Maharishi. We love it all. Self-inquiry. So let's break them down one by one. Time to make the donuts. 10 divine quotes from Count Saint Germain, sent in by our beloved brother Paul. Number 1.
Number 1. The I am is the full activity of God, having placed before you so many times the truth that God in action is the only governing presence in the universe. You can see how absolutely perfect and accurate is the statement, I am.
Yeah, this is very profound. So I always like, anytime I say an affirmation, I say, I am, you know? I am a California lottery winner. This creates the duality and the distance. It dissolved it, right? So it's not like the California lottery's over there and I'm over here. The California lottery is here and I am here. In the oneness, the wholeness, the omnipresence inside us as us. So we should always speak in terms of present tense and present moment. I am, right? Not like in 10 years from now I'm going to be. I am right now in this present moment, in this present tense. So we always talk our affirmations in the present tense. I am a California lottery winner now. I am. It's not a faraway place. It's here right now, inside me as me. I am. So when we always do our affirmations or harmonize our frequency and align our frequency in the present tense, in the alignment, then you're on the right track. It's kind of tuning your divine signal into the radio dial, right? And creating all the signal, right? All the static, all the doubt, all the fear, all the ignorance, all the wasted emotions. We're clearing that static out of our radio signal. There is no doubt. There is laser focus. There is laser intention, sankalpa on the bindu, or exactly what we are. I am. There is no doubt, you know? This is happening, you know? I invoke it into the present moment. I merge my timeline with the timeline where this happened, and I'm bringing it into physical reality. I am, you know? So when you have that laser focus, that laser intention, you have a good chance of manifesting what you're trying to get. So I always like that. I am, you know? That's how I say any of my affirmations, anything I want. I am a California lottery winner, you know?
Yeah.
I speak it into existence. I see it, I feel it, I believe it, I know it. It happens, you know? Like, there is no doubt. There is no resistance, blockages, or obstacles. I am. This is happening, you know?
Yes.
No doubt, you know?
Whew.
I don't listen to anything but I am.
Yeah. I am is cooking. I like it. Whew. Powerful. And number 2, to the student who has come to the understanding of the I am presence, the word failure is never again to be found in his vocabulary, thoughts, or experience.
Yeah, absolutely. Failure is not a word in my dictionary. Failure does not exist in my universe. I have such a laser focus, sankalpa, and tension that I never even heard of failure. Failure, I don't know from a can of paint. My mantra to failure is who? Who? Failure. You don't know failure? Nope, never heard of them. They don't exist in my vocabulary. They don't exist in my universe. Failure is not an option. There is only I am, you know? This is happening. I invoke it into existence. Wherever you're at, whatever I'm trying to invoke, I merge it, that timeline, into my timeline. I harmonize the frequency. I align myself with that. So it crystallizes my circumstances into reality, you know? It takes a little practice, but if you have the right mindset, I am. I have no doubt. Failure who? I don't know you from a can of paint. You know, life is hard enough without putting up roadblocks and obstacles and resistance for yourself. Many people are going to do that for you. You don't need to throw yourself under the bus, you know? So delete failure from your vocabulary, you know?
Yeah,
life
gone.
is hard enough. There are going to be enough obstacles and resistance and blockages and all that, you know? Who? Failure who?
Failure who?
It doesn't exist. Failure is not an option where I come from. I don't know you. I am this, you know? Well, maybe you're not. Nope. I'm not listening to you. La 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 la. You're like the teacher in the Charlie Brown cartoon, the Peanuts. Blah, 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 blah. I can't hear you. Failure doesn't exist, right? So the water in your body's listening, so don't give it the option of failure, you know? There's only one way. We're going straight. We're not going backwards, you know? Failure is not an option. Failure doesn't exist in my universe. It's not a word in my vocabulary. I have the laser focus of I am, and I'm making it happen. I'm manifesting it into my physical reality. I am a California lottery winner. And even if I don't win the California lottery, I still am it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
In divine timing.
Yes.
You know?
Number
There's
3.
a lot of people out there I'm giving the secret sauce to it, so I might be putting up my own blockage too, you know?
Well,
Right?
I would like everybody to be a California lottery winner. We're all millionaires. We're all millionaires.
Just let me win it once, and then you could win it a million times, whatever, you know?
Everybody gets a chance.
I need to exhaust that out my system. The golden palace of Lahiri Messiah and Babaji, right? You know? Let me exhaust the California lottery and have financial independence, financial freedom to help people around the world, and then everybody else can win it, you know?
Yes.
Just don't play the lottery July 2nd through the 15th.
That's all I ask.
After the 15th, it's all yours. Go ahead. Get crazy, you know?
All in divine timing.
All in divine timing. Your timing's after July 15th.
Yeah. That sounds reasonable. Well, number 3, the first thing that must be done to clear the mind of the individual is to still the outer human discord. The attention must be firmly fixed on the I am presence.
Yeah, so our manifestation, our I am, is inside, not outside. So we have to block out the noise of the external distraction, you know? Happiness is internal, not external. Happiness is inside, not outside. So when you have that perspective, you're not trying to look to something external to get you into that state that you already have inside you as you. No one can get you into a higher state of consciousness, or no one can raise your happiness but you know? So when you realize you don't need external circumstances to get you into the state that you already have inside you as you start looking to external things, and you start looking to external things as a distraction more than a help, right? I need nothing. I have all the tools I need inside me as me. My manifestation is internal, not external. I'm not creating too much friction and too many steps. I align myself with the pillar of light, and I manifest accordingly. You know, I've seen a lot of videos where people are like, you need to do this, you need to do this. But the more you go into samadhi and the more you reach a higher state of consciousness, you want as least amount of steps and the least amount of kriyas as possible, you know? Align myself with the pillar of light, I'm there, right? You know, you should go down the street and you should buy 10 candles and this and that. That's too much friction and too much things that could go wrong and too many distractions. You want no distractions. Anytime we go into a higher state of consciousness, a higher state of samadhi, we take out the trash. We clean our house. I wonder what Donald Trump's going to eat for dinner. Detach, let go. I wonder who's going to win the NBA Finals. Detach, let go. I wonder what's going on in Iran. Detach, let go. Taking out the trash, cleaning our house, going to our basement, open all the windows, sweeping out all the dust, clearing all those pesky boxes that are blocking your doorway to God, you know? So we clean our house. Once it's clean, then we align ourselves and we have a profound dhyana meditation, you know, or a profound meditation. So don't look to external things. You know, when you're in Detroit, you don't take a bus to Detroit.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
one
here.
of my favorite, you know? I'm here already. I don't need to drive around and buy a bus ticket and look for a bunch of stuff. I'm here. I have all the tools I need inside me as me. I'm detaching from all the external distractions and sunbathing in the grace of God and aligning myself and my Susimna Nadi with the pillar of light. And this is a profound way to go. I'm giving more of the secret sauce too, but
give it away. Give away the farm.
Give it all away. Just use this after July 15th, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, or you might meet me on the battlefield
Yeah.
because I'm going to be there too, you know?
Yeah.
Like, hey, you know? I've done more sadness than you, so you're going to have to take a L on this one, but, you know? Or maybe, I don't know, maybe Ramayana Maharishi's in there and I got to take the L. I don't know,
Yeah.
you know? So yeah, that's what I would suggest. Don't look to external things to get you there, you know, like even a lot of these people, they try to use like rituals and everything. It's too much friction and too many things that could go wrong, and asking too many people to help you when you have everything you need inside you as you. So align yourself with the pillar of light. You have all the tools you need to manifest whatever you're trying to manifest in life, and you should be okay.
Yeah.
And if you're going to play the California lottery, play it after July 15th.
Please.
Please. I need to exhaust this out my system. This is my golden palace. Babaji, if you got your ears open. Financial liberation, so we could have build an ashram for spiritual seekers in California and Thailand. That would be very beautiful.
Yeah.
You know?
I am a California lottery winner.
We're helping people,
I am.
not from a place of greed. I'm not going to buy a Lamborghini or a solid gold airplane. Helping people. Karma yoga, selfless service.
Ooh. Number 4, when you say I am, you are releasing the eternal, unconquerable current of light that cannot be turned aside, stopped, or interfered with.
Yeah, I like that, you know? So you're basically aligning yourself with your inner divinity. You're lighting your inner lamp with your own inner divinity. You're lighting every cell of your body with your inner divinity. You're anchoring yourself in the pillar of light, in your Susimna Nadi. So when you have that laser focus, that sankalpa, that intention, you become so undeniable that the universe has to give you what you want, you know? You have that laser focus, no obstacles, no resistance, no blockages, nothing matters. I'm aligned, I'm anchored in the pillar of light, and this is happening. I'm not listening to anything but this is happening. You could show me all the statistics you want. You could tell me all the reasons why this isn't going to happen. I don't listen to it at all. I put my fingers in my ears, and you become like Charlie Brown's teacher. I'm not listening to you here, Donald Duck. Right? I don't know anything you're saying, Donald Duck. It's a bunch of gibberish to me, you know? So you have that laser and focus, and you align yourself and center yourself in the pillar of light, and you'd be surprised what can manifest. I'm going to test it for myself very soon. Actually, I'm working on it. I'm warming myself up to it right now, you know? So I'm warning you, don't play the California lottery. You can play it after July 15th. I'm going to be on the front line on the battlefield. Super Lotto Plus, Mega Millions, Powerball.
Yes. Mahadev is sending you a spiritual boom.
Mahadev is the wind behind my sails. So,
Mahadev, Mahadev, Mahadev.
The wind
all the
behind your
glory to
sails.
Mahadev, you know? Om Namah Shivaya, the wind behind my sails. So.
Well, number 5. Let the student understand that he is a creator, and as a creator, he must govern his thoughts, feelings, and words.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a very profound class in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, kriyayogamasterclass.com, which is basically Ananda Bliss meditation. I am the creator of my happy place. I am the director of my happy place. So when you have that mindset and that realization and that awareness, you realize you can make any situation. All you have to do is close your eyes and go to your happy place. Your happy place can have 10 million flowers. Your happy place can have an ocean. It can have a lake. It can have trees. It can have birds. You are the creator of your happy place. So don't let anybody else's happy place become your happy place. You make it however you want. Whatever you want, you could do. You are the director. You are the creator. But all these lower emotions, check them at the door. They're not welcome in your happy place, you know? So you say, nah, we don't have no hate in my happy place. Only peace, love, and harmony in my happy place. So you take out the trash too in your happy place. Like, nope. Hello, can I come in your happy place? I am hate. I am fear. No, fear is not welcome. I always like when my guru said, if God comes to your door, don't leave God out in the cold and rain. Welcome God in wholeheartedly. If the ego comes to your door in the cold and rain, leave him outside in the cold and rain.
Yeah.
Hello, friend. I'm freezing out here. You're
friend.
not welcome in my happy place. Life is hard enough without that, you know? So I'm making my happy place, you know, ignorance, hate, judgment is not welcome in my happy place. So when you have that mindset and that realization and that awareness, you are the creator of your happy place, then you make it however you want. And whatever uplifts you and makes you feel the best, then that is the best happy place. Make it however you want. You are the creator, you're the director of your happy place. Nobody else has any say. Make it however you want. Make it as beautiful as possible, you know? Whatever you like in your happy place, make it as much as you want. The possibilities are limitless in your happy place. And if you need some guidance, we have a great video class in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, kriyayogamasterclass.com. Go to the meditation classroom. It's called Ananda Bliss Meditation. Very profound. I go to my happy place every night when I go to sleep, and I try to visit my happy place as much as possible. So, especially when the glare of this Maya delusional world becomes overwhelming. I'm going straight to my happy place, and I'm going to hang out there.
Yeah. I'm in charge, not you.
I make it however I want. I'm the director. I'm the creator, you know. No one else has any say. I make it however I want. Whatever uplifts me, that is the best happy place ever.
Love it. And number 6, the violet, consuming fire, is the merciful tool of divine love, which enables mankind to dissolve and consume its own mistaken creations.
Yeah, I like Count Saint Germain. He's got good insights. He definitely knows what he's talking about. Yeah, so when we anchor ourselves, we ground ourselves, we align ourselves in divine love inside us, as us. We light our inner lamp with our inner divinity. We light every cell of our body with our inner divinity. We align our Sushumna Nadi with the pillar of light. The possibilities are limitless. So when you have divine love in your heart chakra, your anahata, in your pocket, the possibilities become limitless. Like I always like to say, one of my Vedagurudev isms is I'm a nuclear power plant of unconditional love. I'm radiating love. I'm glowing in love. I'm vibrating in unconditional love. You get love, you get love, you get love, you get love. Everybody gets love. So when you anchor yourself in that divine love and that lovingness wholeheartedly for everybody, all beings on all planes of existence. That's why I like our mantra, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu, sending peace, love, harmony to all beings on all planes of existence. We don't discriminate at all. Everybody, whatever your form is, whatever dimension you're in, whatever universe you're in, whatever planet, whatever country you're in, transmuting unconditional love wholeheartedly to you, my friend, whether you like it or not. We're sending it your way. It's in your mailbox. Just pick it up. Go out to the mailbox and take your mail. It's in the mail. So we're transmuting divine love 24 hours a day to everybody, everywhere, you know? So when you have that mindset and that unconditionally loving perspective, you'd be surprised. The possibilities are unlimited when you anchor yourself, center yourself, align yourself in divine love inside you as you.
Yes. And number 7, keep the attention so firmly fixed upon the I am presence that the outer mind is not constantly seeking to interfere with the divine flow.
Yeah, when you anchor yourself in your self-realization, your Satchinanda, your higher consciousness, then the distractions of the external Maya delusional world have no meaning. They melt like butter in the sun. You laugh at them like the joke they are, you know? How is somebody outside you going to tell you how you feel inside? These are all distractions that we don't need on the path. When you anchor yourself, center yourself in your own inner divinity, your own consciousness, you laugh at the joke of the Maya delusional world on the stage of the universe, you know? You know thyself. I am self-realized. Anybody tell me who I'm not, I do not believe you. The only person who knows how I feel inside me is me. So I am the king of my castle. I am the queen of my castle. I govern it accordingly, you know? I am sovereign. So anybody trying to hit you below the belt, push your buttons, get under your skin, tell you who you are, just go away from them. They have no clue, you know? So that's why I try to keep my distance from doctors, white coats, governments, all of the authority figures, all of the above. I don't want to hear it. They say go right, I go left, right? In one ear, out the other. I don't care. I know thyself. I'm a self-realized being, right?
Yeah.
Yogananda's place is called Self-Realization Fellowship. You know, that is the ultimate goal. We are self-realized. So anybody tells us what we should do, or they start a sentence off like you should, get as far away from that person as possible. Do whatever you want. Be a free bird, you know, fly as close to the sun, but don't be in anybody's box or anybody's cage, you know. Do whatever you want. Be free, my friends.
Be free.
Freedom is absolutely 100% free. You know, don't listen to any of their subliminal message or ghost stories, you know. It's not true, you know. Do whatever you want. Be free, my friends. Be free.
Be free. Well, number 8 is through the I am presence. You have the power to charge your mind and body with the Ascended Master's conscious victory.
Yeah, absolutely. The Ascended Masters, the spirit guides, the enlightened beings that have come before you have laid the blueprint, the groundwork, the foundation, the breadcrumbs for you, right? I was saying earlier in this live stream, Patanjali's Yoga Sutra is an excellent blueprint how to live your life as a yogi or a yogini, right? They've laid the groundwork. All you have to do is put one foot in front of the other, you know? Keep going, right? We laid it all out for you. All you got to do, here's the blueprint, just build the house, right? Keep moving.
Yes.
Keep going forward. So, yeah, I agree. When you line yourself, center yourself, anchor yourself in the pillar of light, the stream of consciousness, the Akashic records, whatever you want to call it, from the Ascended Masters, you'd be surprised. The pieces of the puzzle just come together. Even me, I take no credit for anything that comes out my mouth, you know? I'm just opening the gates of my crown, the pillar of light hits my crown, and the rest is history. I watch all these 3-hour satsangs and soul talks. I had no clue what I talked about. I'm like, where'd that come from? I don't say profound things like that, you know? So I take no credit. When you align yourself, then things just happen, you know? So yeah, I agree. When you clear out all the static from your radio signal, then you have a clear signal. The Ascended Masters, the spirit guides, they guide you on the path. I always say Babaji is driving my car. I'm just witnessing him drive me around, you know? I'm just a passenger. He's driving the car, you know? I don't know how any of this stuff happens, you know? So all the glory to Babaji and all the glory to Ascended Masters, you know? I take no credit for any of this. I give all the glory to them. They cleared the path, and here I am. I had no aspirations to be a live streamer or answer questions. The door opened, I walked through it, So all the glory
enjoying
to them.
the drive.
They're doing all the heavy lifting. I'm just the water boy on the football team. But when we win the championship, I'm going to hold up the trophy too. Maybe 10 minutes after they hold it up, but still, holding up the trophy is holding up the trophy. So they're doing all the heavy lifting. They're scoring all the goals. I'm just along for the ride.
Well put. Number 9, no matter what the problem is to be solved, no matter what the condition is to be changed, the I am presence is the only power that can do it.
Yeah, I agree. When you speak highly to the water of your body, you invoke, you command that this is happening. I am a California lottery winner. It is happening, I'm living it like it all already happened. I see it. I believe it. I know it. I experience it. I even engage my 5 senses. I smell it. I hear it. I see it. I taste it. I feel it, So I have everything aligned in perfect harmony and ready to go. So start by saying I am instead of one day or in the future this will happen. It's already here. We merged the 2 timelines, the timeline where that did happen and the timeline now in the present moment. Bango, merge the light together. It's ready to go, shoot it out the cannon, right? I'm ready to go. There is no duality. There is no space, no separation. The lottery's over there and I'm over here. The lottery is here, and I am here. I am the California lottery, and the California lottery is me. I am. So always have I am in your pocket, And you'd be surprised how things can crystallize and harmonize, So always have I am in your pocket, You see all 10 of these quotes were I am. So and Count Saint Germain knows what he's talking about. He started America, right?
Yep.
He said, well, they're going to hang us if we sign this document and fear-based. Count Germain said, with laser focus, sign it now. Let's get to work, Okay. Yes, Count Saint Germain. I'm signing it right now. Goodbye, Where do you go? The doors are locked, I said enough, right? Ascended masters short and to the point, right? So always have I am in your pocket. The water in your body is always listening. Anchor yourself, center yourself, and I am, and you'll always be outstanding.
Well, the last quote, number 10, true freedom is the conscious possession of mastership, where the human self has completely surrendered to the divine spark within.
Yeah, I agree. When you surrender to the divine spark in, you start to dissolve all the obstacles, roadblocks, resistance. They start to melt like butter in the sun, and you start not caring. I am. This is happening, I'm invoking this into physical reality. There is no question. There is no doubt. There is nothing that can stop me. I am laser focused on my inner freedom. And what a liberating thing that is. Moksha, what they call it in Kriya yoga, right? Liberation. I don't want nobody else's ghost story to become my ghost story. Nobody else's narrative to become my narrative. I am free as possible. Freedom is free inside me as me. No one can sell me something that they don't have, If you do this, you'll be free. If you do that, you'll be free. If I sit on the side of my bed and close my eyes or go in my closet, I'm as free as possible. No one controls my freedom but me. I don't want to be in nobody else's cage. I don't want to be in nobody else's box. Free as possible. I want to feel the sun on my face, flying as close to the sun as possible. Fly like an eagle. Let my spirit carry me. Fly like an eagle. Let my spirit be free. Something like that.
Yes. Pretty
be
close.
free, my friends. Freedom is absolutely free, you know? You don't believe me? Just go in your closet, be alone with yourself. Free as possible. So don't let anybody sell you freedom that they don't have. No one has your freedom but yourself. So anybody's, hello, my friend, would you like to buy some freedom? If you buy this car, you'll be free. If you do this, you got an iPhone 26, you'll be free. You know, if you buy this, you know, freedom is not free. You got to go to a faraway place, get your ass shot off so I could buy a boat. You know, freedom is not free. So they got all these buzzwords to trick you. Your soul wants to be free, you know? So they use that against you subliminally to control you, you know? So let your soul be as free as possible. Bring your soul to the forefront. Bring everything else to the background. Let your soul be your North Star, your guiding light. And don't let anybody trick you into selling you freedom that you already have inside you as you. You know? Freedom is internal, not external. Freedom is inside, not outside. So if you're looking for freedom outside, you're probably doing yourself a disservice. You have freedom inside you as you. All you got to do is realize it and unlock you. And you will realize you have all the freedom you need inside you as you. And don't let anybody sell you freedom that they don't have.
Yeah. Those were beautiful. Nah, I just want to say thank you, Saint Germain, if you are watching, for these beautiful quotes. On the I am presence. These gave us a very profound discussion tonight, and I am very grateful for your presence, Saint Germain.
Yeah, 10 divine quotes from Count Saint Germain, sent in by our beloved brother Paul. Yeah, Count Saint Germain is adamant on I am. Reminds me of Ramayana Maharishi. Who am I? You know, self-inquiry, self-observation, self-reflection. I am. Who am I? You know, so yeah, I agree. All 10 of those were I am, right? So
yes.
if he says I am is the direct path, the airplane path, the lightning path to higher consciousness, I believe him. I'm a believer. Say I am more, right? There is no distance. There is no separation. I am. You know, this is happening. I am.
Yes.
And I am a California lottery winner, July 2nd through the 15th.
You are. You're a winner.
I live it. I feel it. I am it. You know?
You are.
I believe it.
I believe you.
Make way. Coming home. Super Lotto Plus. California Mega Millions, California Powerball. Coming home, right?
Coming home. I'm so
Clear
excited.
The path. Roll out the welcome mat, you know? July 2nd to the 15th. Coming home.
Whew. Ryan Shaw is here with us. He says, Mahadev, Mahadev, Mahadev.
Mahadev, Mahadev, Mahadev,
Mahadev.
Mahadev. Well said.
Outstanding.
Paul says, great. We have done so many of these quotes. We may need a list. So when looking for more, we don't repeat. I've got a few more ideas, but can't remember if we've already done it. Interesting you say that,
if you
Paul.
want to see a list in our classroom, if you scroll down, you'll see Master's Wisdom. They're all there. So you could see the ones. I think we're up to 40 now. You can see all 40 of them. If you go to our YouTube channel, go to the playlist. I think it's called Master's Wisdom. You could see them all there too. So
yeah,
if you want to know which ones we've done and which ones we haven't done, they're all listed there. Yeah. So it's in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass in the classroom tab at the bottom. What is it called? Master's Wisdom List. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
And you'll see all them.
Well, even if we've done somebody, maybe we can do new quotes on them. Because I was thinking of doing some new quotes on Yogananda since we're going to the Self-Realization Fellowship. So maybe
that'd be a good
we'll
idea,
do some new ones.
Actually.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe in our Sunday soul talks, it'll be a week from
Yeah.
to see Yogananda, or when we're there live from a California beach.
Yeah.
That'd be when we do Yogananda. That's probably even better, actually.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, Yogananda will bless us in our Satsang Soul Talks.
Yogananda will bless us. I've been waiting for you to come. You know.
Yeah.
Now you're here. You know. I'll
He's
send
so
you a boon.
He's so beautiful.
Yogananda, if you're wondering what boon I want, California Lottery, Super Lotto Plus, Mega Millions, Powerball. You choose.
Yeah.
Send
We're
me a
inspired
boon.
by your ashram. We want our own.
Exhausted out my system. You know the story in your book, you know, Lahiri Messiah, the Golden Palace.
Yeah.
My Golden Palace is the California Lottery.
Yeah.
I need to exhaust it out my system, you know? Exhausted out my system. Our deal is I will never play the lottery again. One time.
Yeah.
You know?
One time.
Everybody else can play it, whatever. One time. Exhausted out my system.
Yeah.
Same like Lahiri Messiah. Once he saw the Golden Palace, he lived it. He felt it, experienced it. No need to ever
he's like,
talk about a Golden Palace.
I'm
again,
done.
right? I exhausted it out my system. One-time deal, you know. I don't need to wonder what it's like. I exhausted it out my system.
Well, Paul says that Saint Germain, I've read a lot about him and I love him. Master of the seventh ray, the crown chakra. It is said when a metal is refined, it must be heated to remove the impurities. Ooh. Oh, and then
yeah, go ahead.
Oh, and then he added to that, I'm sorry. Through the violet flame, we do the same and burn off our impurities.
Absolutely. I mean, if you're anchored in your crown chakra, the highest of them all, I mean, my guru used to say when we do meditation, have tea with God on your crown chakra. He used to say the lowest any astral being or ascended master can come is your crown chakra. So if he was existing on his crown chakra, oh, he definitely knows what he's talking about, you know? And, the violet ray of the crown chakra, absolutely, you know? Or the third eye, the eyebrow chakra, the agna, you know? So, yeah, he definitely has some good insights. And, you know, he definitely, his higher consciousness was beyond regular comprehension, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, these, how can I say, enlightened beings, when they get to a higher state of consciousness, they get these CDs as byproducts, you know? They don't age. How can I say, bilocation, levitation, you know, all that. So I'm sure if he was, just by hearing his words, like the I am and everything, he was on a higher state of consciousness for sure. So it wouldn't surprise me if he had any of these CDs, right? Because these coincide with that higher state of consciousness. They become as a byproduct. You don't age, you know. My guru told me many stories of yogis who are in their hundreds, let's say like that, you know. And it doesn't surprise me. They didn't look over 60 or whatever, you know. So it's highly possible, but it takes a lot of inner work to get you there, you know.
Yeah. Well, something I've noticed is that Mataji's knee is moving, but I realize it's the wind blowing her knee. I've been like tripping.
Yes,
I don't know if anybody's noticed her knee is moving.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I see her knee moving. Right?
like she came alive.
Came alive, right? I'm here too. I know we're talking about
Jai
Cal Saint
Mataji.
Germain, but I'm here also. Jai Mataji. yeah, I can see her knee moving. It's a little windy today in Thailand.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes I see things and I'm like, should I just ignore it and then it'll go away? But I kept seeing it moving. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, these things happen. Like sometimes I'll catch Babaji winking at me or Mataji winking at me or smiling. I look back and it's not there, and I'm like, think I just saw
Okay.
him at the, you know, I try to squint
Yeah.
my eyes and catch him, you know. Sometimes it works.
Oh,
You know? Did I just see Matt and G?
yeah.
Let me
Yeah.
stretch my legs.
Or
It's
is it
about
just,
that
yeah.
time.
I'm not
How
tripping.
long have we been on here?
An hour and 54 minutes. So time for you to stretch.
Yeah, I gotta use these legs today, so I gotta
Yeah.
maintain them and take care of it. I can't have
You
spaghetti
got,
legs today. I got a bunch of
yeah.
stuff to do.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll start wrapping up then if you got things to do,
Oh,
places to be.
no, it's okay. We can end.
Okay.
If you have any questions, put it in the YouTube chat. We'll get to them, you know, before we wrap it up.
Okay.
Yeah, I like these Count Saint Germains, you
Yeah,
know?
these were good.
Anytime we do these quotes, I kind of align with their frequency, and I'm like, yep, this guy knows what he's talking about. I mean, any spiritual tradition. I'm not like biased just on yogis. I was like, that sounds about right. This guy knows what he's talking about, you
Yeah.
know? Like, and when I heard him say I am, the first thing that came to my mind is Ramayana Maharishi. That was his thing. Self-inquiry, self-observation, self-reflection, you know? I am. Who am I? That was his, you know, big thing. Who am I? The
Yeah.
self-reflection. So, like, yeah, when I heard him say I am, I was like, absolutely, you know? Good reminder to me say I am more, you know?
Yeah, I
Don't
am.
Life is hard enough with, you know, creating space and distance between you and whatever you're trying to
Yeah.
manifest, you know? Just anchor yourself in I am as much as possible. Have it in your pocket.
Yeah.
I am, you know?
Yeah. If
You
anybody
know?
judges
No,
me, I know who I am. I am. This, not what you say.
I
Yeah.
am, right? I don't want your ghost story to become my ghost story or your projection to become my projection. Let me tell you a story about you, Vedagurudev. No thanks.
How do
I
you know
am
who I am?
self-realized. You know?
Oh,
Yeah, I don't want
yes.
you keep your ghost story over there, you know? I've done all this inner work and you're going to tell me magically who I am? No thanks.
No
I
thanks.
know thyself, you know?
Mm. Well, I do have a question for you.
Okay,
Is
great.
every Is every struggle or problem we face ultimately a result of being tuned into the wrong frequency? And if so, how do we shift our frequency to a desired state? While I understand that frequency is driven by where we place our attention, I find that I can't simply ignore my real world problems. I still need to address and solve them. How do we successfully shift our energetic frequencies while still responsibly handling the practical challenges right in front of us that we cannot ignore and still need to solve?
I would say the first practice is good is try to be as fearless as possible, you know? Most people, they poison their body with doubt, worry, fear. You know, we are Kriya Yoga problem solves. Okay, I got to pay the electric bill. Let's figure out how to pay the electric
Yes.
bill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like hiding under my bed, Chicken Little, the sky is falling isn't going to pay the electric bill. The problem's going to be there when I crawl out of my under my bed, you know? So we become problem solvers and we take it on the chin. All right, you know, I'm not going to overthink this. I'm going to get to work, you know? Like,
Yeah.
okay, today the electric bill is due. They don't care about how great of a yogi or yogini I am. They want money. So
Money.
let's figure out a way to get some money. You know, maybe we got to move some things around. Let's solve problems. So once you start becoming a problem solver, then you look for opportunities to solve a problem. Oh, okay, great. Here's another one. Okay, water bill needs to be paid. Okay, let me, you know, solving problems, you know? So
Yeah.
it almost becomes a game to you, the game of life. That's the best you got? Oh, okay, whatever. Oh, the IRS sent me a letter in the mail. Okay, well, problem solver again. You know, every day is a problem solver event, you know? Like it's a series of cycles of solving problems, you know? I mean,
Yeah.
when I came to the Maya delusional world, I already know because I already experienced it, you know? So I was like, well, better get to work, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, being sad about it or being depressed about it isn't going to help anything. I got to
No.
solve problems, you know? So, you know, I got to get to work. So that's kind of how I look at it. And I don't really take anything personally. Like, well, that's what happens out here in the Maya delusional world. They want their money. You know what I'm saying?
They want their money.
Pound of flesh. You give them the blood money, whatever. They don't care about nothing, you know? They're lower frequency beings. They're attached to money. Okay. You want money? There you go, you know?
Yeah.
That's why I'm trying to exhaust the California lottery, financial independence, financial freedom, financial security, you know? Okay. Don't worry about it. You get money, you know? You need help? All right, prove to me that this is really help, you know? I'll help you, you know? I'm using my money to help people, you know? I mean, if you have a scam or something, you know, my radar's up. Nah, ain't doing that, you know? My first question, even when I started the Kriya Yoga School, how can I help people, you know? So if I get financial independence, I'm looking for ways I can uplift people, you know? I'm definitely not going to buy a piece of metal to show my neighbor I'm cool, you know?
Yeah.
I'm helping people.
I'm helping
people, you know?
Yeah, it's for a good cause.
It's for a good cause, from a place of help, not from a place of greed and ego. Look at me. Look what I'm doing, you know? I'm better than you. I got more money in the bank, you know?
Ugly.
You know, anytime I get an unexpected windfall of finances or money, you know, these statues, I got money, and I'm gonna buy the biggest Shiva statue and Lakshmi statue and Ganesh statue I could find. So if the Powerball comes in, or the Mega Millions, Super Lotto Plus, I'm doing the same. I'm gonna buy a bigger Shiva statue.
Yeah.
Biggest. All the glory to all the ascended masters. Thank you, Lakshmi.
Thank
the
you.
Goddess of infinite wealth and prosperity, clearing the path, abundance. Thank you. Now I'm in abundance. I give back, right? You know?
Yes. Freedom.
My dream is to put a life-size statue of Babaji and Mataji in the cave of Satupan Lake. The only thing I'm waiting on is financial independence.
Yeah.
Come on, monkey. You know?
Come on, monkey.
So if the day that happens, I pick up the phone and I call them. Hey, you know those statues I asked you about a couple years ago? I got it. Let's go to work, you know?
Let's go.
You know that land I found by the beach? Let's make a deal, you know?
Yeah.
Bring the title. Let's get to work, you know? Whatever. All of the above, you know? So.
All right. Be like, I got my passport. I'm there.
You know? So, yeah. I think it'll be good, you know?
Yes.
Another thing I was thinking about too, like the path was cleared for my daughter to get life-saving major spinal surgery.
Yeah.
If I get that, I'm gonna help other people too, you know?
Oh, nice.
You don't have the financial means, you get it too, you know?
Yeah.
Her life was saved. She's a leading example. There's the x-ray. Don't worry about it. Live a long, healthy life, you know? Especially children. I can't stand to see children in pain or children suffering, you know? I mean, if it was up to me, I would create an orphanage and I would have like every human trafficked children I could ever find and help them live a healthy life. So.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I'm looking at doing stuff like that. So.
Yeah.
You know, Babaji, you got your ears open. Whoever, Ascended Master, Spirit Guide. We're trying to do the righteous work, you know?
Yeah.
Karma yoga, selfless service, you know? Just the highest Mount Everest of them all. I probably shouldn't say that because the water in my body's listening. The lowest mountain of all, the easiest mountain to climb is financial independence, financial abundance, right? That's the only thing I'm lacking. I'm good everywhere else, you know? So I'm not even lacking. It'd just be nice to help a little more people, you know?
Yeah.
I'm satisfied. I'm content where I'm at.
Everything is perfect.
You know? Everything is perfect, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not coming from a place of lack, coming from a place of abundance, you know? Not from greed. You know, from prosperity, you know, helping, karma yoga. So give me the opportunity to help as many people through karma yoga as I can. What a true blessing that is.
Well, I have another question on frequency. So if we look at dolphins, whales, and most marine life, they don't rely on spoken words. They communicate through intricate songs, which are fundamentally pure frequencies. And this makes me wonder if humanity could bypass the limitations of spoken language entirely and communicate solely through frequency. And lately, I've been reflecting on the idea that we might actually be under the influence of external unseen frequencies manipulated into acting against our true will. And if our environment is constantly broadcasted with vibrations meant to control us, what deep knowledge or practices can help us reclaim and master our own personal frequency? And furthermore, could this be the real reason behind the strict laws prohibiting human communication with dolphins? Is it possible that interacting with them at that level could unlock the secrets to mastering our own frequencies and freeing us from external control? So I know that's a long thought, but
yeah, I mean, first of all, like Michael Jackson said, they don't care about us. If you realize your true inner potential, you're going to see how much you don't need them. You know what I'm saying? And they can't have you wake up to that realization, because that's how the 1% controls the 99%. So they're going to do everything in their power to not realize your true inner potential. 100%, you know? So,
yeah.
But you are the king or queen of your castle, and you control. Whatever their frequencies are, you have your shield up and you laugh at it. You feel, even me, I feel my Cavachum shield getting pinged, you know, but dissolve on impact. Ping, 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 ping all day. That's what they do, you know? They want you to go far away from your inner potential, far away from higher consciousness. We've done all the thinking, so you don't have to. You know, be a good barf parrot, be a good regurgitator out here. That's all us. That's what we need, you know? What are you thinking for? That's blasphemous. You know what God said? You don't need to think about it at all, you know? So they want you to be in that state of fear, you know?
Yeah.
Only God can judge me, you know? Fear. All this is fear-based. That's the number one page on the playbook. Fear. You're going to lose your life if you don't take the jab. They're going to invade America if you don't go fight the war. Fear. I know what's best for you. I have a white coat. These are the statistics. Who cares, you know? So don't let any of their fear become your fear, you know? Be like Swami Vivekananda said, fearlessness is my religion.
That's a good religion.
I am fearless out here. And if anybody presents you with fear, you start to laugh at them, you know? Oh, you need insurance. What if you get hit by a bus? What if I don't get hit by a bus? You know? Okay. If I buy your insurance and I never get hit by a bus, you give my money back? Because what you promised, you didn't deliver on. No. Hey, wait a minute. We don't give no money back. No refunds. You know? So you see, all this is a scam to play on your fear, you know? Insurance, healthcare. I mean, if you get hit by a bus, yeah, let them put you back together. But if you're depressed, you know, I'd rather you do like pornosudi breathing or something.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to get more benefits. Go and see a therapist, you know? But just join the Kriya Yoga Masterclass. I'll be your Kriya Yoga therapist. You know, I answer all therapy questions.
You do. You are my therapist.
So if you want me to be a therapist, $200. I'll be your therapist for the rest of your life. You know, forever. You know? Yeah. So with other benefits.
Vedagurudev is our therapist, because I called Vedagurudev when my cat died and he was calming me down. But yes, I'm like, he will be your therapist.
I am not all Kriya Yogi or Kriya Yogi Guru. I am a Kriya Yoga therapist also. All of the above, everything under the rainbow, right?
Yes.
It's all under the umbrella.
Yeah. You didn't know that you trained for this, but you did.
So if you need somebody to talk to, the voice of reason, Vedagurudev.
Yeah. Any questions, YouTube people? I feel like I'm I don't know. I have more questions for you. I'll just keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, Vedagurudev, could you? Oh, Sandy says, Vedgari Moksha, I love your laugh. Laughter is medicine. Okay. Namah
Absolutely.
Shivaya. Love you guys.
High vibration, right? High vibration. We're not so serious, not so rigid, not so stiff. Having a good time, you know?
Yeah.
Enjoying life, you know? Laughter is the best medicine out here for sure.
Yeah.
We try to have its best humor and be lighthearted as possible, you know? It's not so serious.
Vedagurudev cracks me up. I can't help but laugh. Like, Om.
There you go, Om. I think we have the Om sound effect. Maybe play that
you read
too.
my mind.
That's a good Om.
Wow.
Nice.
I'm already
Good
in a blissful state.
Nice and long, right?
Oh, here we go. Mahadev, Mahadev, Mahadev. Here we go.
Never
Mahadev,
get enough
Mahadev, Mahadev.
Mahadev.
Never get enough Mahadevs
Never.
either, you know? Right? You know?
Yep.
Sitting, standing, going to sleep all day, every day, Mahadev, right?
Oh, where do we go here? Let me see. What is the highest expression of detachment? Does mastering detachment actually unlock a closer, more profound connection to the world around us, precisely because we are no longer consumed by it?
The highest form of detachment, I would just say, you don't care. You get to a state where you just don't care no more. You just don't care.
I don't care.
The only way you could attach to something if you care, right? You know?
Yeah.
If I have an emotional reaction to anything, it means I care too much, you know? Like, if Donald Trump says something on the news and I get pissed off about it, I need to do better, right? I care too much, right? Why do I care about somebody I never even met? You know? So I'm having an emotional reaction about nothing I can control. It's totally wasting my time. What did my guru used to say? Anger is the poison that poisons the vessel, which means you're not hurting anybody. You're hurting yourself. You're boiling your blood. So I try to stay as far away from attachment as any. I don't have no dog in the fight, you know? Like,
yeah.
I don't know Donald Trump from a can of paint. What I care? But I'm definitely not going to poison myself or have an emotional reaction to something I can't control. Let it happen, you know? It's my delusional world does stupid things all day, every day.
Yeah.
I'm not affected by it. I'm like, that's what it does. The Maya keeps on Maying, you know? It happens the way it happens. I just stay light on my toes, adjust accordingly, you know? So I'm trying not to attach to anything. That's how you suffer if you're attached to something. Fear of loss, you know? I'm going to lose my life. I'm going to lose my money. I'm going to lose my car. I'm going to lose my job, you know?
Yeah,
fear. Right? If you don't have no fear, you don't care. All right, whatever.
Yeah, you feel lighter.
You see everything is like clouds passing in the sky. They come, they go. It's fleeting. They let them pass, right? You know? I don't attach to anything. That's how it's water under the bridge. It's waves on the ocean. Let it pass, you know. Okay.
Yeah, let it pass.
This shall pass too. That was in one of our quotes, you know. I like that. This shall pass.
This too shall pass.
Yeah. This feels like overwhelming and like it's the end of the world. This will pass too. Tomorrow's a new day. You know, we wipe the slate clean. We wake up. We create Brahma. We go through the day. Vishnu. We preserve. We destroy. We transform. Shiva. Circle of life. Wipe the slate clean every morning. Some days are a little harder than other. For me too. This day I woke up like, oh no.
Yeah.
Today. You know? I gotta do the Satsang. But it shall pass too. Once I get on there and I see the questions and I get warmed up, you know, the first 10 minutes is kind of like walking through
Yeah.
mud.
Your
But,
energy when we first started was 1, and now it's 1,000. I'm like,
you know,
woo.
I get warmed up, I get activated. You ask me about the elites or you know, whatever. I start
Now you're
getting
cooking.
you know, I'll start getting warmed up. You know,
Yeah.
even my car. You know, when it's cold, you gotta warm up your car,
Yeah.
right? You gotta, you know. So I gotta
Yeah,
warm up my car some days.
you're
Some days
gassed
I
up.
just shoot out the cannon, but
Woo.
today was a warm up the car day. You know.
Oh. Now you're nice and cozy.
Nice and ready to go.
Yeah. Let's see. One of my last questions. Could you enlighten us on how mastering your own mind serves as the ultimate gateway to experiencing the divine?
Yeah, I mean, what you realize, my guru told me one day, he said, Vedagurudev, you're a master hoarder. You're a master of distractions. I was like, what do you mean, Baba? He was like, your whole life you've been collecting all these distractions that you don't need. Let them go. They don't serve you in the present moment, you know? It's like going in your closet. I don't need this. I'm gonna throw it away. What I care how many wooden teeth George Washington has.
I
What am I
don't.
gonna do with that? Throw it away. You know. So you start cleaning your house and mastering your mind. You know, the first practice you realize when you get initiated on a Kriya yoga is called Sudhi. Detach, let go. You know, a thought comes into your mind. I wonder who's going to win the World Cup match tonight. Detach, let go. I wonder what Donald Trump's doing right now. Detach, let go. I wonder what Kim Kardashian's going to wear to the Grammys. Detach, let go. So you start cleaning your house. You start going down to your basement, opening all the windows, sweeping out all the dust, and removing all those pesky boxes that block your doorway to God.
Mhm.
So when you don't have any distractions, or you're not holding on to identities or conditionings, then you have a clear connection to master your mind. I like to say sunbathing in the grace of God. Or my guru would say what would he say? The breathless state of communion with God, you know? We're still breathing, but we're thinning our breath so light it
Yes.
looks like we're not breathing, like we're a statue. So like when you have no distractions, there's nothing to getting your alignment or your anchoring into your true inner divinity inside you as you. So I mean that's what I would suggest. It's hard because from birth out the womb you've been conditioned to identify with your flag, identify with your skin tone, identify with your religion, identify with your football team, identify with your language, all of the above, you know? So they hit you right out the gate, right? When you're
Yeah.
a baby confused. Oh, you know what God we believe in? We believe in Jesus. Really? Jesus is my God too. And you know, it takes some reeling back to break those conditionings and break those identities, but if I could do it, you could do it, you know? It just
Yeah.
takes a little bit of practice, but they're master manipulators from the birth, right? You know?
Yeah.
So you start to believe I am that, you
I
know?
am.
I am my religion, I am my car, I am
I
my
am
bank
not.
account. I am not any of that. None of that defines my soul. So it it takes a little bit of practice, you know? So but if I could do it, anybody could do it. I don't want to sit up here on a pedestal like I'm better than anybody. I'm just like you, you know? I was lost in the sauce too. I just
Yeah.
applied the Kriyas, you know? And it's a lot easier because I had to go to the Himalayan mountains and look in caves and all this and that. You just go to freekriyayoga.com, join the group.
There you go.
The classroom, and if you like what we're doing, go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. So it's a lot easier. I wish I had this when I started.
Yeah.
You know, it'll make it a lot easier. I took a lot of bumps and I took a lot of detours and fell off
Thank
the
you
path
for taking the bumps
a
for
lot.
us.
Right, you know, so I just make it easy for you. You want Kriya Yoga, no testing, no initiation, none of that. Here it is, everything, you know? Be the best person you could be. I don't want to gatekeep none of this,
Yeah.
you know?
Give away the farm.
Give away the farm. That is my mantra, right?
Yeah.
Especially if you ask Chad, over and above
Yeah.
the Call of Duty,
Yeah.
as Cal says, you know?
Well,
Give away
especially
the farm, right?
if you win the California lottery, you'll really give
Oh,
away the farm.
it's over. It's over
Yeah.
there, you know? I already got a plan. Like, I'm gonna start running YouTube ads, and I'm gonna give my whole
Everything.
Kriya Yoga Masterclass away for free, you know?
Oh, that'll change
Everybody.
my
Hey,
life.
you, where you at? You're going through something? Come on, we got you, you know? Oh, I don't got money. I don't care. Well, you know, planting trees, you know? We're trying to make a forest over here.
Yeah.
You need Kriya Yoga? Let me fill you up some Kriya Yoga juice, my friend.
Yeah.
How much it costs? Nothing. On me. Be the best person you could be, you know? So
Fill up as many cups as we can.
I got a master plan, you know? I'm just waiting on the one thing to exhaust.
Yeah.
Come on, monkey. Powerball.
Cha-ching.
You know, they do not make it easy to get
Ah.
there, you know?
Oh my God, Vedagurudev, I have a really great question for you from Sandy.
Okay, great.
She says, so how many false teeth did he have? I need to know. I'm just kidding.
I don't know. I'm just guessing, you know. I say 14, but I'm probably off. I just use that as a metaphor, an example. I have no clue. That's a better question for ChatGPT. How many wooden teeth did George Washington actually have? I have no clue. I just say that like, you know, like, what else I say? I ate a cheeseburger 10 years ago. Who cares? Kim Kardashian wore it to the Grammys. I kind of use that as a sample. I have no clue how many wooden teeth he had. I mean, who has wooden teeth? That would probably
Yeah.
hurt, you know? Chewing
Yeah.
your food, splinters, you know, but
That sounds terrible.
I don't know. Yeah.
Ugh,
They went through it, right? So
yeah.
shout out George Washington, our first president to
Yeah.
overcome eating wooden teeth.
Yeah. He
Glad I
had to
don't
eat a
have
lot
to
of
have
smoothies.
wooden
A lot of soft food.
Yeah, you
Oh.
gotta like, you know, it's like when you break your jaw, you gotta, you know, soup and stuff through a straw. You can't chew real food. It must have been painful, right? Like
Yeah.
eating a steak or something, whatever they ate, I don't know. Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm Googling how many wooden teeth did he have? How many?
The Matrix got you, you know?
Yeah.
Going down the rabbit hole.
I know. Do I really need to know this? Ah. You know what? I don't need to know. I'm putting it down. Paul?
I was waiting for your answer,
Okay.
actually.
I thought it was taking too long. Okay, I'll
Oh,
ask.
it's all right. If anybody has any questions, put it in the YouTube chat. In the meantime, we'll probably wrap it up shortly, and we'll answer all your questions wholeheartedly before we get out of here.
Oh, actually, his dentures were actually crafted from a mix of gold, brass, and lead. That still sounds horrible.
Well, I'm okay. I stand corrected. That just sounded funny.
Yes.
He didn't have wooden teeth. He had lead teeth, right?
Oh,
Lead.
poisoned yourself.
Yeah, even worse. That's probably why he's so crazy, right? And lead poisoning.
Maybe sometimes it's better not to know. Like,
So I gotta adjust my example. How many lead teeth George Washington had?
yeah,
I
I like wooden teeth better.
It sounds funny, right?
Yeah. Oh, Paul. Interesting, Paul, that you should ask this. We've got a yogi down. I have not seen or heard from Mariana. The David Wilcock thing and the denial of her disability appeal hit her hard. What can be done? You know, Mariana has been popping to my head a lot. I've been thinking about her.
Yeah.
I've been thinking, yeah.
Mariana, if you're out there, contact us. Let us know everything is okay. I think I saw her on our Kriya Yoga Masterclass a couple days ago. She didn't send me anything, but I think she was watching the 119th class.
Yeah.
So I wish all of our members the best. Rising tides lift all boats. You know, I know this world is overwhelming. It's depressing. You know, things don't really happen the way you want it to happen. Happens to the best of us, you know. So wish Mariana the best. Maybe I mean, I send her all the classes and everything. I haven't heard from her, you know, but Mariana, if you're watching this, if you're out there, let us know you're okay. Wishing you the best.
Yeah, let us know.
In Canada, always, you know, we continue to burn up all your problems in the holy Yagna fire, and hopefully there's some light at the end of the tunnel, you know? But I know this world is overwhelming, dense, chaotic, stamping you down in the mud and dirt and dust and throwing you under the bus every chance it gets. It's overwhelming for sure, right? So we love you, Mariana.
We
We
love
wish
you.
you the best, you know? We're your family here, and anytime you need some upliftment, call me or, you know, come to our Saturday class or send me a message on. I'm always available for you, Mariana. So wishing you the best, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. For a while, she would send me new quotes every week, and it just stopped. And I've been thinking about Mariana. I don't know. I hope you're okay, Mariana. I don't know. I'm sending you love.
Send us more quotes, right?
Yeah.
Maybe give you
Let me
some
know you're okay.
some upliftment.
I feel so connected to everybody in this school. I like worry about everybody.
Yeah. Oh. In our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, the first 20 minutes is a love fest, right? Everybody saying hello to each other. I love you. How are you? You know, I think that's excellent, you know?
Yeah.
Mission accomplished. Yes. Love fest.
Polyester.
It usually takes us like an hour and a half just to get to the Kriyas, right? It's like, such a love fest and everybody talking and
it'll be like what are we gonna learn Kriya yoga?
I was like, well, I guess we should learn some Kriya yoga. It's been an hour, you know. Let's get to something. Let's learn something in this week's class.
Yeah. Polyester. It says sending hugs to Mariana. We love you, Mariana.
Sending hugs and unconditional love, transmuting unconditional love to Mariana, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe let's send her a personalized Dan Van Tree, you know.
Okay.
So I'll say Dan Van Tree's Shakti healing mantra 3 times, transmuting unconditional love, healing energy to Mariana in Canada via Sita Dan Van Tree 3 times. Om Mara Mara Thailanaya He Vitis Faram Colville Dan Van Tree Poetry. Om Mara Mara Thailanaya He Vitis Faram Colville Dan Van Tree Poetry. Om Mara Mara Thailanaya He Vitis Faram Colville Dan Van Tree Poetry. Transmuting healing, loving energy, sending healing, loving energy to our Kriya Yoga Masterclass member, Mariana in Canada. Healing you, whatever ails you, or whatever you're going through in the present moment, via Sita Dan Van Tree. Jai Dan Van Tree.
That felt, I don't know, that felt healing. Yeah.
Nice. And we do this at every of our Saturday classes. We send healing, loving energy to all of our 108 Kriya Yoga School Masterclass members. So if that felt good to you and you want more of that, we have it every Saturday.
We do.
In our class. A lot of people need healing, me included too, you know. I'll take all the healing I can get to, you know.
Yeah.
Try to stay prayed up and, you know, helping other people, you know. But sometimes I need some upliftment too. But yeah, you know, no yogi or yogini left behind. Nothing hurts my soul more than hearing a yogi or yogini is down, you know?
Yeah.
Can't have that. We got to rising tides lift all boats. We got to uplift everybody, right?
Yeah.
You know?
Superhero of Kriya Yoga.
So hopefully if Mariana sees this, our humor, our laughter gives her some upliftment and makes her feel better. You know, I know this world is harsh and dense and overwhelming, chaotic. Wow, you know. Even I shed a tear when my guru said, you got to go to the front line of the Maya delusional world. I was like, No, Baba, please.
No,
Like, I want to
Baba.
stay here with you in the cave.
I
But,
wanna-
you know, I take it with a grain of salt. You know, I'm not
Yeah.
bitter about it. You know, none of this would have been possible unless that happened. So,
Yeah.
I, you know, I look at the blessing in that too. You know, it's only right if I play it forward. If I've been helped by the practices of Kriya Yoga, then I need to help others. You know, and you better hope I don't win the Powerball, the Mega Millions, or it's gonna be Kriya Yoga to the
Yeah.
world. You you
You get
you ain't
Kriya
gonna be
Yoga.
able
You
to
get
go
Kriya Yoga.
nowhere without seeing Kriya Yoga, right? You know, I'm gonna put in as
Yeah.
much as I can everywhere. You know, so and free. You know, no
Yeah.
excuses,
Free.
right? You know, what's too much money? I don't got that much money in my bank account. Don't worry about it. We got it
Yeah.
covered. You know. You're good.
No
Just be the
excuses.
best
It's
person
free.
you could be, right? You know?
Ah.
Your money's no good over here, you know? Be the best you could be.
Ah. Well, I think I have my final closing out question for you. So, for those seekers who feel a deep, urgent readiness to break the cycle of samsara, to finally shatter this karmic loop and not reincarnate, what is the ultimate advice? Specifically, how do we fully awaken to remember who we truly are in that pivotal moment, so that we can stand in our sovereign power and say, I do not consent to the karmic loop, and feel a deep calling to make this their final lifetime? What guidelines do you have for us to ensure we do not reincarnate? How do we build the spiritual strength to remember our true nature at that time of transition, so that we can consciously declare, I do not consent to the wheel of rebirth?
This is an interesting question. You know, this is a good one. Um, I would start making it a practice today. Like, when my time comes, and if you're a yogi or a yogini, you go into a Mahasamadhi. First of all, yogis think this is the beautifulest transition of all. When they make a shrine for any enlightened being, they don't make a shrine for, this is the Ramayana Maharishi sign. They make a Samadhi shrine. He made a graceful exit. He took the divine flight. He won the golden ticket, the lottery, you know? So that is the most beautiful thing. And majority of our songs in Kriya Yoga are about the Mahasamadhi. We are invoking it, you know? Om Namah Shivaya Trayambai Yajamahe. The tree, your body, the fruit, your soul, detaches from the tree. The apple drops from the tree, right? So we look at this as the most beautiful thing, the ultimate goal, to leave this physical meat suit, this junk car behind, and shed our clothes and transition our energy into the golden light. So I would say, in my opinion, I don't know, this is my opinion. I haven't been there yet. I've probably been there a bunch of times. I just don't remember, right? So I would say my intuition is telling me you have to shed all fear, all lower emotions. You do not want that following you into the transitional state when you make a graceful exit. It's going to be a bumpy road, let's say it like that. You want to, as they say in the Tibetan Book of Dead, you want to go into the clear, the bargo, right? You want to go, beam me up, Scotty. Whoop, you know? You don't want to go see a bunch of devils or demons, and, you know, you got to shed all that, right? Because if you carry that fear with you when you transition, it's going to be a bumpy ride. You don't want to be in a horror movie that you don't want to see, right? And how can I say, you don't want to listen to anybody. You want to be sovereign and as free as possible, right? So say like Chad would say this sometimes, the Council of Elders, you know? Oh, in 2000 you ate a cheeseburger. So what? Turn the page, you know? Who are you to judge me anyway, right? if this is a truly enlightened astral plane, there should be no judgment. You know what I'm saying? I'm not listening to anything you say. You know, turn the page. Don't even have a page. Throw the book away. You know, beam me up, Scotty. I'm taking the pillar of light home. You know, I don't care nothing about this. I don't have to explain myself to anybody. I did what I did. That's how it happened. Live with it. You know what I'm saying? Who are you to be explaining anything to? I'm in the wrong plane. You know, no judgment. Send me that other plane. You know, so I would say the best practice is to start preparing your mind to shed all fear, right? And make it a practice to transition with a big smile on your face and be as happy as possible. Because my intuition is telling me the state you leave your physical body in is the state you transition in. So you want to enjoy the ride as much as possible with no baggage. Traveling light, my friends. I don't have no fear in my bags. I don't have no judgment in my bag. I don't have nothing. I transition light, you know? Actually, these clothes I don't need either. Throw them away. Nothing, you know? Just my energy is going, right? I have no attachments. I have no things that can convince me to come back. Have the mindset everybody's going to be fine. If they say you need to go back to help your daughter, she's going to be fine. Everybody's going to be fine. I'm enjoying the golden flight as much as I can. I am liberated from my physical meat suit, my flesh cage, you know,
no guilt.
And I am transitioning. And I don't care what you say or anybody says. I'm going straight, you know. I'm riding the pillar of light home, you know. Beam me up. What about this? I don't care about none of that, you know. I'm not explaining nothing to nobody. I'm going, you know. Woo. You know. Woo. What about this? What about this? You know. I mean, Chad posted a video and the guy was talking about the soul trap, and he was saying moksha is a trap, and I was like, no, it ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? For you in your mind state, maybe, but not for me. You know. He said it would bend back and put you back in the trap. You know. I don't know. I don't even believe in the trap. The trap only exists if I believe in it, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't even acknowledge the trap. It doesn't exist in my universe. So I'm just going with a big smile on my face. Congratulations. I got the golden ticket. I am taking the divine flight. I have won the lottery. Hallelujah. Graceful exit. If you ever seen somebody go into Mahasamadhi, I have. It's the most beautiful thing I have ever seen, a graceful exit. And, you know, I aspired to it. I shed many a tear. I was like, that is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I wasn't sad. I wasn't depressed. I celebrated the graceful exit, you know? So that's the way I would look at it. I would put a big smile on your face and transition as happy as possible and enjoy as much as possible, you know? And don't get attached to anything. I like in our meditation practice, if you see shapes, colors, or images, don't get attached to it, you know? Keep going straight, you know? Don't try to go down that rabbit hole and make sense of it. Keep going straight. So that's kind of my plan, you know?
Yeah.
I'll try to keep the right mindset and make a graceful exit, you know? I like when they say that, graceful exit. That explains it, you know? Mahasamadhi, what a beautiful thing. The people who don't understand, why did he leave his physical body? But to people who do understand, we celebrate that. We give them a Samadhi shrine. We celebrate the highest state of transition. So that's kind of how I look at it. So I'll try to keep my mind clean and pure and no fear, no ignorance, no judgment, no anger, no guilt, you know? Enjoy the golden flight with a big smile on my face. So you got to kind of shed all those lower frequencies before you transition.
That makes sense. That was very helpful. I think that'll help a lot of people. So thank you.
Great. Mission accomplished. Yes. Yeah. You know,
nothing to be scared of.
When you're taking your last breath, you remember what Vedagurudev says.
I hope
right?
so.
You know? That would be a super highlighted on my Santa Claus list of people helped, right? Like,
Yeah.
whoa, Vedagurudev, he helped people transition. That's super help.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be back at the rodeo with the memory wipe. So try to go as far as you can and travel light on the divine flight. Let's say it like that. Don't carry any of these emotions, these attachments, any of this ignorance, any of these lower frequencies. We don't, it's just going to block you. It's going to divert you. And how can I say, it's going to open the door for you to go the wrong path or get tricked. You know what I'm saying? We don't need it,
Yeah.
Don't listen to anybody. Let your soul be your North Star, your guiding light, and beam me up, Scotty. Ride the pillar of light home, So if anybody is like, I don't know, let's say in the instance, probably won't happen, but let's say it does. Vedagurudev, you ate a cheeseburger 10 years ago.
So what?
Who are you to judge me? So what? What does this have to do with my ascension? Nothing. Why do I need to prove anything to you? Why do I need permission? I did what I did. It happened the way it happened. Let's go. Open the pearly gates. Coming home.
Yeah.
What? You worried about a cheeseburger? Who are you? Who are you? Why do I need to explain myself to you?
The cow's
You're
okay.
talking about a cheeseburger? I'm not explaining myself to nobody here. Let's go. Don't you want to go back? No.
No guilt trips here.
Fine. Everything's good. I'm good. I've seen enough. I'm going home. Hang out here with you guys for a while. Let's see. Babaji's waiting for me. Hurry up. Let's go. You're talking about cheeseburgers? You need the judgment. I need to judge you. What's wrong with you guys? Council of Elders talking about a cheeseburger?
Yeah.
Come on. Really? You're enlightened beings?
How are you judging?
I went to the wrong floor. I got off on the wrong floor of the elevator. I don't want to be in a judgment floor.
Yeah.
What the hell? I did all this inner work and you're talking about a cheeseburger? Give me a break.
Yeah. And I'm not judging myself either.
I'm just saying, I ain't judging myself at all. I did what I did.
Yeah.
It happened the way it happened. Deal with it,
Yeah.
They have a GIF on our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, right? So when someone comments, we're a GIF of a heavy emoji, and the cat, the sunglasses come down. He says, "Deal with it,"
Deal with it.
Deal with it, right? Deal with it. It happened the way it happened. So be it, or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not attached to it. I don't even know why you're talking about it. So move on. Turn the page.
Move on.
Let's get it on. Babaji's waiting for me at the campfire. Let's go.
Time's ticking.
Talking about cheeseburgers? What the hell?
Yeah, I did it.
Give me a break.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I like cheese. It had pickles on it. It had some ketchup on it. So what? Is this really what we're doing in the astral plane?
Yeah.
Cheeseburgers? The hell's
Good
going
God.
on? Yeah. So hopefully it's not, but just ride the pillar of light home, no fear, no judgment, no lower emotions, frequencies. We don't need it,
Well, speaking of emoji friendly, Polyester sends us clapping hands or prayer hands, a thumbs up, person meditating. It looks like flying and more meditating. So yeah, you're free as soul. You're free. Your soul is free.
All great emojis. I love them all.
Yeah.
Thumbs up, free soul, meditating, love, clapping hands, all of the above. Keep those beautiful emojis coming.
Darren Carter says, still going, guys, and a heart. Yep, we're still going.
Still going, right? Never give up, never surrender, right?
And Darren Carter says, this session sounds powerful. And he's muscles.
Yeah, this was a pretty good Satsang. Started out a little slow the first 10 minutes, but we shook off the rust and got to it,
We got muscles here. Very powerful Satsang. Yeah. Paul says, we have free will. We choose this. once we remember all our past lives, we may think differently about whether to come back or not. But it's our choice, I believe. I believe that too.
Yeah, I remember I saw a video from Chad a couple years ago about like the soul contract you sign, you know? I mean, I guess,
I'll say
you
I do
know?
not consent. Like,
I do not sign another soul contract. I've
yeah.
seen enough. This is my last day at the rodeo, you know? Like, don't you want to come back, you know? They probably tricked me with help, right? You could
Yeah.
help millions of people and we'll put you in a good situation where you'll be like Sadhguru. I'm like, no, I'm good, you know? I did what I did. I helped as many people as I could. I got as far as I could. I think I'm good, you know?
Yeah.
You want
They'd
to
have
sign
to
this
really
new
sweeten the
soul
pot.
contract? Nope.
Nope.
No, I don't even know if you could sweeten the pot enough, right? Like
Yeah.
like, no, I'm good.
I'm your free
That's
bird.
it, you know. I'm good. I serve you better here on the astral plane, talking to Babaji, hanging out, you know. Like
Yeah.
I did what I did. I went as far as I could.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna hang out here for a while, you know. Like
Yeah.
I don't think there's a situation. Everybody's gonna be fine, you know. So, you know,
I'd be like,
there'll be somebody who picks up where I left off, and you know, hopefully I spark somebody like, let's say, Ariana, you know, the 9-year-old girl who's our
yeah.
mantra japa leader. She takes, you know,
Yeah, hand
off
the
where I left off.
hand the stick
Vedagurudev
off
was
to
my
her.
guru, and she helps other people and becomes their guru, and on, you know, on and on
Yeah,
and
on
on.
and
You
on.
know,
Yeah. Keep
I kind of
inspiring.
feel like in the 3D world, the people on the astral plane are kind of cheering me up,
Yeah.
right? Like I'm boots on the ground, you know, but I want to cheer other people up, you know. So hopefully I can spark the yogi or yogini that carries the torch in the future,
Yeah.
you know. It's getting more dark, not less dark. So we need some extra powerful yogis on the front line, or yoginis, you know.
Yeah. Darren says you can't trap a powerful universal being. It's nonsense. Yes, it's
Yeah.
nonsense.
I mean, yeah, I don't resonate with the trap. Your trap is zero to me, you know? Trap doesn't exist in my universe, and you know, I don't even acknowledge a trap, you know? So, you know, if a tree falls in the woods and you didn't hear it, did it really fall?
No.
Trap who? Never heard of you,
Chapu.
right? You know? I don't know trap from a can of paint, yeah, so, you know? I want my consciousness to be so high that I laugh at these theories and conspiracies like the joke they are. Ha ha,
Yeah.
trap. Good one, yeah. Trap
Uh,
trap this, you know?
trap
Trap
this.
this. Which way to the bathroom? That way. You know?
That way. I'm strong. We're at Muscle
Pumping iron.
Beach.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, Muscle Beach. Going back to Muscle Beach next month, you know?
Yeah.
Pump some iron. Hey, Arnold, have you seen the 24-inch pythons?
Yeah.
Come on, huh? I got to use the bathroom. Which way to the bathroom? That way.
Thank you.
Incredible Hulk, right? When I was growing up, I used to watch Incredible Hulk, and my favorite line in the Incredible Hulk was, "Don't make me angry."
Yeah,
What
you
was
don't
his
want to
name?
see me when I'm angry.
Yeah, you don't want to see me when I'm angry. That's when he turns into Hulk, right? Yeah. What was his name? Mr.
Dr.
Bixby?
Bixby?
No,
That's not...
the reporter. Mr. McGee, don't make me angry. It was something like that.
Yeah.
What'd he say? Mr. McGee, don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. And
Yeah.
that's when his eyes turn green. He turned into the Hulk.
And his clothes ripped off of him. That was my favorite part.
Except his jeans, right?
Yeah,
The
how did that
jeans
happen?
wiststood, you know? Right? What's that guy's name? Lou Ferrigno, another Venice Beach legend, right?
Yeah. You're like 10 times the size, but your pants still fit.
Right, you know, yeah. If the
scratcher.
clothes rip off the you know, yeah. How does his jean shorts fit, but his shirt rips off and everything else, right? Oh, okay. Well,
Dr. Banner. That was his name.
Yeah. No, the other guy, the reporter, who was always chasing him to find the Hulk. I think his name was Mr. McGee. I could be wrong. Don't make me angry, Mr.
Yeah.
McGee. You wouldn't
Look
like me when I'm angry. It was something like that,
Yeah.
I forget his name, Yeah, there was a
Somebody can look that
reporter who
up.
was always trying to find who was the Hulk and where the Hulk was. That's why he was always on the run. I forgot the reporter's name.
Well, Paul, if you can ask Lyra, I can't type that fast enough.
Mr. McGee.
Darren
What
says,
is the catchphrase
yeah,
in Incredible Hulk in the
yeah,
70s, the TV show?
yeah. We're pretty close, I think.
It's something like that.
Darren Carter says, passion, Dev. I'm tingling. Yes. Vedagurudev is cooking tonight.
Yeah, I got the bava, right?
Yeah.
Don't put a spark under my ass,
Light you
I
up.
get activated, Klaus Schwab, the elites, hurting children, you want to spark Vedagurudev up, that all of the above, I don't know, I get sparked up by the comments too, I am kind of activates me. It reminds me of, yeah, you're right,
I am free. I am. Oh, Paul says the school of Earth is a hard one. We're getting our PhDs here, and we chose it. I kind of think you're right, Paul.
I mean, kind of think you are right. I mean, if I did sign a contract, I probably signed the worst soul contract of all. I want to go as far off the yogic path as I can. I want to be born to a non-existent yogic family. I don't want to hear nothing about yoga, and I want to see if I could find my way back on the yoga
give me a
path.
challenge.
It took me over 40 years. I gave myself a super challenge, and man, when I got initiated in the Kriya yoga, it was like a breath of fresh air. Like, I'm home. God, it was almost like Babaji was like, "What took you so long? Come on."
Yeah. Come on.
Man, I was having a good time.
You were having a good time.
DJing, partying, having a good time.
Yeah. Let the good times roll. You were dancing.
I was treating my body like an amusement park. That's why when I said I was lost in the sauce, I was really lost in the sauce. I mean, I probably did everything. I mean, I never was a fan of alcohol or drugs, which that was probably good for me because I probably would have took it too far. I probably wouldn't even be here now, I overindulged myself in other pursuits, let's say it like that. Yeah, so, but yeah, I was definitely lost in the sauce. So if I could do it, you could do it,
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, Darren says, I'm coming back if you are, Paul. Deal.
Oh, he's coming back? I don't know. I think this is my last time on the rodeo, I actually, when Chad interviewed me a couple weeks ago, she was like, Liz Cross says you have a burning desire to get off the hamster wheel and exit the matrix. I was like, she is correct, She tells no lies.
Yes.
I'm getting off the hamster wheel and I'm going as far as I can in this life. So no more hamster wheel for me,
Well,
meet me. I always liked that. I asked my guru when I was leaving the Himalayan mountains, I go, Baba, how can I contact you? He said, see me on the astral plane, which that's how we communicate. And I was like, you want to see me after I shed this physical meat suit? See me on the astral plane.
Yeah, so you're never gone.
And and the voice of Babaji, page 525, they have a picture with somebody who looks like me around Babaji's campfire, So I've showed this in our class many times, probably never on here. Maybe I've talked about it, but
I don't know. This is in black and white, but here's the campfire. And there is a guy that looks just like you. He has longer hair, but I don't know. It's not in color, but 525.
So hopefully I assume my position, get my meditation cushion around the holy Yagna fire, Babaji and all the ascended masters. And,
I want that for you.
Make that picture a reality. So see me on the astral plane. I'll be cheering you up. I'll be your cheerleader all the way. Keep going,
Darren says it's our apprenticeship. Yeah. Being here on the Earth School.
Yeah. I wish this Earth school was more blissful, but
Yeah,
I
it's
guess
hard.
it doesn't adjust to me, you know?
Oh,
It adjusts, you know, I got to adjust to it. So, you
yeah.
know, stay light on my toes, keep a smile on my face, adjust accordingly, pivot, change course, change direction, you know? That's my thing. So, you know, don't take anything so serious. Yeah, whatever, you know?
Yeah, whatever.
Donald Trump said what? He put an AI picture of him as Jesus and healing people.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
I'm not getting
whatever.
riled up about it.
Yeah, not having an emotional reaction.
Yeah,
Whatever, you know.
that's what they
There,
want.
there, there that Maya delusional world goes, hit me below the belt again. What's new? Another day at the office. Yeah.
Here we go. Well, we've been at this for about 3 hours. Do you want to stretch
Ooh.
before we close this out? To stretch your
Yeah,
legs?
I guess put all your last minute questions in, and if not, we'll wrap it
This
up.
was a long one.
Yeah.
Yeah, even Mataji's been moving her knees. She's been stretching a little.
Yeah, it happens, you know. How could I say? When your legs go numb, it activates the monkey mind, so it kind of defeats the purpose.
Yeah.
So you should be in a state of relaxation, pain-free, you know?
Yeah.
You know? Unless you already transitioned into samadhi, which I've done before, and my legs were gone. I didn't even know if I was going to walk for like, you know.
Oh, I bet.
Feelings started coming back after 3 days. So make a long story short, I went into samadhi for 3 days where I was like a yogic statue, like you see. I didn't care about nothing. Food, snow, I don't know, anything. Time,
Yeah.
nothing had no meaning in samadhi. When my guru smacked me upside my head and woke me out of the samadhi state, my legs were totally gone, like paralyzed. Yeah. Like I had no feeling, like zero. I mean, if you sit and pat my asana for 5 days, you could understand. So
yeah,
the next 4 or 5 days, I was like pounding on my legs.
Yeah, get some circulation coming through.
I had to like pull myself to a chair. You know, my legs were gone. They didn't work.
Oh, scary.
Like, well, I hope I didn't go too far and what do you call it? Paraplegic my own legs.
Yeah.
Voluntary.
Like, oh.
You know, it reminds me. My father told me he volunteered for Vietnam. I was like, what are you, crazy? You know? And like, so I volunteered for the samadhi, and I almost
yeah, felt too good.
So, but yeah, eventually after 3-4 days, my legs slowly, gradually started coming back, you know. So a lot of butterflies, a lot of windshield wipers to some dead legs. But I'm here and I'm back and I can walk again like normal. So
yeah,
there's a moral to this story. There's a happy ending to my story.
Yeah, you can come back.
None of this would have been possible, you know. If I didn't come back, you know.
Yeah.
If I crossed the threshold of petrified yogi.
Yeah.
Which I have seen many examples of that too, you know. Somebody had no body to come back to, you know. So
yeah,
it happens. So I'm glad my guru woke me up out of
he said, snap out of it.
State, right? You fool.
You fool.
Almost crossed the threshold of no return, you know. Okay, yeah. You need to make a decision. Do you want to be a petrified yogi and be in a samadhi shrine, or do you want to have a physical body to come back to? Make a decision now.
Yeah.
All right, I'll come back to my physical body. And none of this would have been possible. The only place to see Vedagurudev would have been in the samadhi shrine and somewhere in the Himalayan mountains, you know?
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that we get to see you.
Oh. Yeah. I'm glad I had a body to come back to.
Yeah. Well, this has been really powerful. So I guess I will end it with my prepared prayer to end this satsang out. This has been really amazing. Well, first off, I want to say thank you, everyone, for holding this virtual circle with us tonight. It is an honor to share this space with you. It is our deepest hope that tonight's session has brought peace, love, and joy into your lives and into your homes. Tonight, we honor Adiyogi, the first yogi who brought the sacred science to humanity. We honor Maha Avatar Babaji, the deathless guru who holds the perfect divine balance of Shiva and Shakti, the ultimate alignment of masculine and feminine energies within us. We offer our special thanks to Devi, Parvati, Shiva's eternal partner, and to Mataji, Babaji's sister. We feel your divine presence in this space. We are so deeply thankful for the awakening of the Shakti energy within our hearts, for without the Shakti energy, none of this would be possible. We extend our deepest gratitude to the 18 Siddhas and to all the yogis, yoginis, gurus, swamis, sannyasis, sadhus, acharyas, agoris, sages, and teachers who have all walked before us to preserve and pass down the sacred flame of Kriya Yoga. And to our beloved Vedagurudev, thank you for faithfully delivering the mail for Babaji and for dedicating your life to teaching Kriya Yoga to the world. Your tireless hard work and devotion are felt and appreciated by so many. We do not do this for recognition. We do this simply to serve, to help as many souls as possible, and to expand the infinite circle of love. A circle with no beginning and no end, just like the eternal energy of Shiva. As we step back into the world tonight, may we carry this profound stillness within us. May our minds remain calm, our hearts remain open, and our very presence become a living ashram, a sanctuary for all conscious beings. And in this space of absolute alignment, we declare peace, 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 happy, 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 love, 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 holy, 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 0, 0, 0. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mahadev, Mahadev, Mahadev. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Mahadev, Mahadev, Mahadev.
Thank you, Vedgari Moksha. Very beautiful as always.
You're welcome. I didn't mean to interrupt you with Mahadev. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all right. No problem. I want to hear Mahadev more than I want to hear what I'm saying. So anytime, Mahadev is always welcome, all day, every day.
Darren Carter says, nicely put, Veron. Oh, Darren, you have my heart. Thank you.
Oh. Yeah, always very beautiful. I very much enjoy your opening prayers and your closing prayers every time. All of our live streams, outstanding, as always.
Thank you. I never thought I would be doing prayers, but here I am.
Oh, I never thought any of this was possible. Yeah. I had no aspirations for any of this. Like, you know, if you would have told me 3 years ago I would have been like a live streamer on live, I would have been like, you're crazy as hell.
You're crazy.
I'm not doing crazy none as hell. Of that. You know, here I am, right? So you would have been right, you know? You know, a school or you guru, I had no aspirations for any of this. So it just kind of happened. So, you know. Babaji opens the door, I walk through it. That's how it works, you know?
Yeah. So, where are we going, Babaji?
So everything we've done, all the live streams, you know what's cool? We should do a soul talk from the beach, and that's how it's born. Yeah. We should do Mantra Monday, then it's born. It just kind of happens organically, everything. So outstanding.
Like, what's next?
And your opening prayers, your closing prayers is another great reminder of that. It just happens organically, you know?
Yeah. Just get like okay. Transmission received. Well,
so I guess let's wrap up our June 17th Vedgurudev's live Kriya Yoga Q&A Satsang with me, Vedagurudev, and Vedgari Moksha. Just to keep you updated, Sunday, July 5th, we're going to be at Lake Shrine SRF. All is welcome. If you want to attend, then you could email me. My email is below. Let me know you're coming, and we look forward to meeting up with you. And I look forward to seeing all of our members there who can attend at Lake Shrine SRF, Sunday, July 5th.
Yes.
I think we have a comment that just came in.
Yes. Naveen Arjuna says, in the name of Shiva, I'm high as a kite. All right, here we go.
Put it up in the air, right?
Mahadev,
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 Mahadev, Mahadev, right.
He loves that God's lettuce.
Can't be mad at it. If he gets you into a higher state of consciousness, why not? You know,
flying high at our Satsang. I'm honored. Mahadev.
So I guess before we get out of here, let me tell you about the ways you could support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass. The first way to support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass is by doing Kriya Yoga. We don't talk about Kriya Yoga, we do Kriya Yoga. So we have a lifetime membership, $200, one-time payment, never pay again. Just go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. You can practice Kriya Yoga for the rest of your life. Money back guarantee, as my guru would say. Hundreds of classes, hundreds of yagnas, hundreds of live stream, hundreds of video classes, interactive community, sacred sanctuary, loving community. Like we said, the first 20 minutes of our class is a love fest that is very beautiful. So if this resonates with you and makes you feel good and you want to join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, lifetime membership, $200, one-time payment, never pay again. Just go to kriyayogamasterclass.com, and in this video, you'll see all the benefits you get by joining our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. Welcome to the Kriya Yoga Masterclass, the #1 yoga community on SKOOL, where dedicated seekers learn the sacred practice of Kriya Yoga to awaken peace, clarity, and higher consciousness. If you're ready to go deeper, the Masterclass gives you everything you need to build a powerful daily practice and awaken your true inner potential. Inside the community, you'll receive powerful, unlimited access to Saturdays, live weekly Kriya Yoga classes. Sundays, Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach. Wednesdays, live Kriya Yoga Satsangs. Bi-monthly full moon and new moon holy fires. 500 plus on-demand training videos. And the best part, you get it all for only $200. Lifetime access, never pay again. Invest once, practice for life. If you feel the calling to awaken your true inner potential through Kriya Yoga, go to kriyayogamasterclass.com and join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass today. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com and join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass today. $200 lifetime membership, one-time payment, never pay again. Just go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. Second way you could support our Kriya Yoga Masterclass is by visiting our Kriya Yoga store. We have everything you need for all your spiritual needs, and support Vedagurudev divine hand-painted artwork on shirts, notebooks, tumblers, canvases. We have 108 Raksha beads, one mala. I think we have 5 left. So we got a lot of great things on our Kriya Yoga shop. The website is kriyayogashop.com. See the Babaji tumbler there. Excellent for your water. Keeping it nice and cold in Babaji tumbler. So we have everything you need in our Kriya Yoga store. Also, when you order the 108 Raksha beads, you get a great Sri Yantra painting from Vedagurudev herself. Excellent for wealth, prosperity, and abundance via Goddess Lakshmi Devi, the Sri Yantra.
Yes.
So if you want to take us up on everything we have to offer on our Kriya Yoga shop, go to the website, kriyayogashop.com. In this video, you'll see everything we have to offer on our website, kriyayogashop.com. Go to kriyayogashop.com to explore our Kriya Yoga store. When you look online, most spiritual items feel mass-produced, disconnected from the sacred meaning they're trying to represent. That's exactly why we created the Kriya Yoga shop, a place where authentic spiritual symbolism and divine artwork come together. Inside the Kriya Yoga shop, you'll discover 108 Raksha beads and Vedagurudev divine hand-painted artwork on t-shirts, notebooks, tumblers, and canvases for Goddess Kali Devi, Kriya Yoga Samadhi, the divine union of Shiva and Shakti, Babaji on the fire, Lord Ganesha, the 7 chakras, the Sri Yantra, Vedagurudev and Satupan Lake, the Holy Yagna Fire, Shanmukhi Mudra. Imagine bringing Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork into your daily life. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com and make your purchase today. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com and make your purchase today and support Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on shirts, notebooks, tumblers, and canvases. kriyayogamasterclass.com. Last way you could support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass is by practicing Kriya Yoga also. We have a free Kriya Yoga school, 100% free. The website is freekriyayogamasterclass.com. Click on the yellow join group button, and we have 11 beginner mini courses to give you a framework about Kriya Yoga, give you some tools to put in your pocket. So if you want to join our free Kriya Yoga school, you can practice Kriya Yoga. Money should be no barrier to entry. Just go to freekriyayogamasterclass.com and start practicing Kriya Yoga 100% free. In this video, you'll see everything we have to offer in our free Kriya Yoga school. freekriyayogamasterclass.com. Welcome to the free Kriya Yoga School, the #1 authentic yoga community on School, where thousands are actually practicing Kriya Yoga worldwide. This isn't theory, it's real transformation. Inside you'll get authentic Kriya Yoga teachings, simple, practical, and powerful. 2 YouTube live streams every week. Wednesday, live Kriya Yoga Q&A satsangs, getting direct answers. Sunday, live deep soul talks on a Thailand beach. 11 step-by-step beginner mini courses. No confusion, just progression. A global community that keeps you consistent. Real support, so you stop quitting halfway. Here you get structure, accountability, and momentum. And it's 100% free. So the real question is, are you ready to practice Kriya Yoga or just keep watching? Click the yellow join group button now or stay stuck. Your call. Are you ready to start practicing Kriya Yoga now? Go to freekriyayogamasterclass.com. Click the yellow join group button or stay stuck. Your call. You know?
I'm ready.
Plant that tree today. Let's
I'm
do
ready.
it. You know?
Let's do it.
We don't talk about Kriya Yoga. We do Kriya Yoga. Let's go.
It's in my guns.
Kriya Yoga. Kriya Yoga. Kriya Yoga. Kriya Yoga.
The school for your soul.
School for your soul, you know? And having fun too, you know?
Yeah,
that's what it
have
says
fun.
on one of our banners. So real spiritual tools and having fun.
Yeah, I'm in.
And if you haven't, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@Vedagurudev. Great videos, Babaji quotes, Mantra Monday, all of our live streams. We're almost at 1,000 videos now, so getting up there pretty quick. So a lot of great value. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Support us that way. If you want to become a YouTube channel member, just click on the join button next to the subscribe button, and you should be in.
Yes.
So, and if you are in the Los Angeles area, Sunday, July 5th, and you want to come meet Vedagurudev and Vedgari Moksha and the members of our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, we'll be meeting at Lake Shrine SRF. Email me, the email below. Let me know you're coming. Love to see you. And that's pretty much it.
We play the video of our...
Oh, yeah. Let's play it one more time going out.
Yeah. Let's see.
On Sunday, July 5th, join Vedagurudev and Vedgari Moksha in person at the beautiful Lake Shrine of Self-Realization Fellowship in Pacific Palisades, California. This is a rare opportunity to spend time together in one of the most peaceful and spiritually uplifting places in the world. We'll enjoy the serene gardens, the sacred atmosphere, and the spiritual legacy of Paramahansa Yogananda. Whether you're a longtime practitioner or a spiritual seeker or simply looking for inspiration, we would love to meet you in person and share this special day together. Mark your calendar for Sunday, July 5th, and come experience the beauty, the fellowship, and the divine presence of Lake Shrine with us. We look forward to seeing you there. Email vedagurudev@gmail.com if you're coming on Sunday, July 5th. see you there Sunday, July 5th, Lake Shrine, SRF, and Pacific Palisades. All is welcome. Email me if you're coming and let me know you're coming. And yeah, that pretty much covers it. I think we have 2 comments before we get out of
here. Well, in the name of Shiva, I'm high as a kite. I already did that one.
Okay.
In the name of Shiva.
Mahadev, Mahadev, Mahadev.
Mahadev. Hold on, let me get some Mahadev in. We can never have enough.
Mahadev, Mahadev, Mahadev.
Mahadev. And then Polyester says, Jai Vedagurudev and Vedgari Moksha, great wisdom today. Oh, thank you.
Jai to you, Polyester, also, all the glory to Babaji and all the ascended masters. They're doing all the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
Saying a few things on the live stream, light work compared to the work they're doing.
Yeah.
I'm glad you enjoyed our 103rd Satsang.
Yeah,
pretty
good
there. Insights.
Yeah.
And, okay, I guess
we'll
wrap up our June 17th Vedagurudev's live Kriya Yoga Q&A Satsang with me, Vedagurudev, and Vedgari Moksha. So we'll go out the same way we always go out, with Babaji's Mula Mantra. Anytime you're going through anything and you want to call upon Babaji, I'll give you Babaji's direct phone number by giving you Mantra Diksha for Babaji's Mula Mantra. Babaji's Mula Mantra is Om, Kriya, Babaji, Nama Om. And Vedgari Moksha will say it so beautifully 3 times right now.
Om Kriya Babaji Nama Om. Om Kriya Babaji Nama Om. Om Kriya Babaji Nama Om.
Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Om Kriya Babaji Namo. If you would like to call upon Kriya Mataji, I will give you Mataji's Mula Mantra, which is Om Kriya Mataji Nama Om. And Vedgari Moksha would say it so beautifully 3 times right now.
Om Kriya Mataji Nama Om. Om Kriya Mataji Nama Om. Om Kriya Mataji Nama Om.
Om Kriya Mataji Namo. Om Kriya Mataji Namo. Om Kriya Mataji Namo. Next, I will say Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu, giving peace, love, harmony, and freedom to all beings on all planes of existence, all forms on all forms of existence. And Vedgari Moksha will say it so beautifully 3 times right now.
Loka Samasta Sakina Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sakina Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sakina Bhavantu.
Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. And lastly, we will sing the Shanti Universal Peace Mantra, sending peace and love to all beings on all planes of existence, all forms and all forms of existence, sending peace and love to all people all around the world via the Shanti Universal Peace Mantra. And Vedgari Moksha will say it so beautifully right now.
Om Shanti, 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 Shalom, Sat Nam Sadhu Tao Em Spirit Swami Kami Amen Amen Umen Sela Hom Om
Om Shanti 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 Shalom Sat Nam Sadhu Tao Am Om Spirit Swami Kami Amen Amen Omen Selah Hom Welcome to the Kriya Yoga Masterclass, the #1 yoga community on SKOOL. Inside you'll get unlimited access to live weekly Kriya Yoga classes, soul talks live from a Thailand beach, live Kriya Yoga Satsangs, bi-monthly full moon and new moon holy fires, 500 plus on-demand videos, and you get it all for only $200. One-time payment, lifetime access. Go to Kriya Yoga Masterclass and join the Kriya Yoga Masterclass today. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. Inside the Kriya Yoga shop, you'll discover 108 Raksha beads and Vedagurudev Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on t-shirts, notebooks, tumblers, and canvases for Kali, Samadhi, Shiva and Shakti, Babaji on the fire, Lord Ganesha, the 7 chakras, the Sri Yantra, Enlightened Vedagurudev, the Holy Yagna Fire, Shanmukhi Mudra. If this artwork represents your soul, visit kriyayogashop.com. Kriya Babaji Namo. 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 Kriya Babaji